Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is session 6 of Beasts of Berghof. We're not going to delay anymore. We're just going to get straight into it. I'm going to quickly try and remember and figure out how to do this audio recap so that everyone can hear it. As a reminder, this will come to you, my players here, via the Foundry, so make sure you can hear it through there, please. Going to be the best way for you to do
loading. Yeah.
It's still loading?
Yep.
But you know what the recap is, right?
No, I don't. I've never heard it before.
I'll give you a moment. Is everybody else loaded in all right at the moment?
I'm in. Yes.
I'm here. My screen's black because I'm not there in person.
What? We'll bring you in a moment. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're just going to catch everyone up. Hey guys, what did I miss? Oh shit, ghouls.
Fell asleep in the carriage, you know, like just go, woke up, what's happened?
Is anyone interested in me making like a full version where I combine a bunch of these together? At what point should I do that? When the campaign ends, or?
I mean, you know, earliest when we all die.
Yeah, so like next session or some shit.
No, it could be this session.
Could be this session. Yeah, that'd be great.
Ooh, yeesh, I just thought of something as well. Anyway, cool. I'm assuming you're loaded now, so let's give this a go. Let's see if this works. Fade that out and press play. Please work.
For the archive, record 006. When I caught the Blight, I assumed it would be the end of my ignominious career, if I even survived. My suit must have been compromised in some small way during our foray into the dig site. Strangely, I feel fine. Better than before the sickness started, even. And the dreams are much easier to piece together now. Here's the summary. Evangeline was trapped in the realm of endless sky with a djinn of some kind. Between her flying gemstone expiring, the djinn toying with her, and Evangeline toying back with her playing cards, I was sure she'd never survive. But she cut a deal and found herself plummeting from the sky above Kusnir. She somehow triggered a wave of illusions as she splatted, making it seem like their home was a war zone. But when the panic and illusion subsided, her housemates found her stabilized in the courtyard. The whole party prepares and rests before their departure. Evangeline summons a demonic raven to scout, and they recruit a criminal contact to scout ahead also. They leave the city as any noble entourage might, but they find their path littered with evidence of a great beast tearing through the countryside. It even destroyed another carriage and killed its passengers, but leaving their corpses as fork-bait. The ghouls who came to feed were quickly dispatched. I knew our people were dangerous. I suppose we're about to find out just how dangerous. That's all for now. Margot and Hope have been poring over medical journals and old texts all morning. I think it has something to do with my recovery, but they refuse to tell me. I'll give them a few more days before I press them on it. Their trust is more important than my curiosity, after all. Director Lawrence, Day 156.
I'm convinced I must have missed something important.
I think I got most of it.
I think that was...
Was that it?
I think so.
There was a lot of talking going on and a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
Did you mention Matteo?
Who?
The contact, our carriage driver.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that we hired a criminal contact.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I don't think you mentioned them by name, but I think you did.
Yeah, Uncle. Oh, I think you got it, like everything, honestly.
Decent.
Like the last half or quarter of the session was just the combat, you know?
It
so-
was, yeah.
All
Which
right,
I believe
probably.
we fucking smashed out of the park, unless I'm mistaken.
yeah, no, you guys nailed it. Go ahead and everybody roll me a D100, please, as we get started here. And then, oh, damn, a 97. What's going on?
Jerome let his employer get hit, so that's why we're deducting his
You
pay.
really didn't have to remind everybody of that, you know? Like, it was not necessary. Let me just leave that in the past.
That was one of the few things that I remembered in the session. Why do you always roll so high, man? It was 100 last week.
I always rolled a 100 again. Fuck me. All right. All right. Well, Evangeline and Railrius are power couple. Both of you go ahead and add yourselves to this.
Yay.
All right. Beautiful. There's a couple of bits I need to do in the background, but indeed. We're going to pick up. Obviously, we ended last session having literally just ended the fight. We're going to bring Fenric in. Fenric, I should have messaged you about this, and I apologize that I didn't. But also, I'm not against just putting you on the spot. So go. So go ahead and give us a reason that you were lagging behind the party a little bit, and thus will be catching up at this point. I'll go ahead and throw you on.
So I have been in Kusnir for 7 years with Relrius. Would I know anybody from the Scarlet Brotherhood? I know they're secretive, but I'm also a Soul, so maybe I would.
Oh God. Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna say that as we were getting ready to leave, I noticed one of them, and he kind of pulled me aside, and he just needed some potions made, so I quickly made them for them for whatever reason they needed them. For maybe a mission that they're doing. And then when I got back to the mansion, my friends all left me behind.
Okay, now it's our fault, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, see how that. Now he pushes it onto us. What the fuck?
How do you then catch up? Because we are it's a 2-hour journey out, right?
Well, he's not just leaving now. I presume he had already left, and he's just been following.
Yeah, I'm just behind, and then probably since you guys were just fighting for a little bit, I was able to catch up.
Okay.
If I need to,
alone.
because if they have a carriage, if I need to, I will spend money to buy a horse, and I will ride a horse to you guys.
How much?
Bro,
how
you
much?
could have just been falling asleep in the carriage. It would have been so much simpler than whatever you
No,
just
no,
said.
no.
You know?
Well, this is better because he gets a contact out of it. How much gold do you have?
Well, you just sold some potions. Does he have no more gold? According to him, he just sold a bunch of potions.
No, he didn't sell them. They just wanted some.
Yeah, I didn't sell them. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's for
You did it for free.
it's for a hookup, you know. I have 753. Maybe I'll buy a goat.
Don't you have that in platinum, buddy?
No, 753 gold.
Oh God.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, buy yourself a horse. You will get to keep the horse. You get to love the horse. What are you naming the horse?
Jessica.
Oh, she's so dead.
Fine.
He's so fucking.
Find me a picture of Jessica at some point. It's 75 gold for Jessica, but it is a riding horse. It is
that's not that
60. Well, you can buy a war horse if you want, but they're 400 gold.
I feel like you're gonna try to kill Jessica. So maybe
I'm not
going
gonna try and kill
horse.
I promise you. So you do need a war horse? Okay, it's your choice. You can buy a riding horse for 75, which they both move at a speed of 60 feet. But the riding horse is very much just for riding. Whereas a war horse, they do actually have an attack. They're just a bit stronger, a bit sturdier, basically.
I assume the walls doesn't come with bowing, though, right?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be fighting on a horse, so I think I'll just buy the riding horse. Yeah.
Go ahead and deduct 75 gold and send me a picture of Jessica, and I'll send you off a token post haste. But especially with a riding horse, you would quite easily be able to catch up. With carriage, doesn't go much faster than walking; it just allows you to carry and transport more. And if you're on a horse, you can quite easily go faster, solo. So,
Especially if you haul ass.
yeah, exactly. You can actually be friggin' moving at this point. Go ahead and give us a description as you arrive at this scene, and I'll.
Do you mean we didn't shift the carriage engine up to 5th when we left? Boy, that's an oversight on our
Those
part.
poor horses. No, that's not a thing, unfortunately. All right. So, as you arrive, let's give you the scene. As you arrive, what you see here, Fenric, and what the rest of you are seeing and were already seeing, feel free to move around the scene if you wish, is the road ahead here lays in ruin. There is death and carnage here. You see the broken cart that is already on its side is several splintered wheels. Blood seeps into the mud here, thick and dark, pooling beneath the lifeless forms of several commoners. You see a halfling, 2 humans, and a dwarf here, all lying lifeless at this point. Their bodies lie twisted, torn apart, something with immense strength, limbs wretched unnaturally, ribs caved in, eyes frozen in terror. You see deep, damaged marks across the actual cart itself, and the scavengers did not leave them to rot. When you arrived here, the ghouls were already feasting, and they now lie among their prey a little further away. Their withered, emaciated bodies still, jaws locked in grotesque grimaces, claws curled. The air here, as you start to make your way forward and investigate this area, is thick with the metallic tang of blood, a sickly sweet scent of decay, and the acrid stench of something fouler. There is a silence that hangs heavy as you take these first steps forward. It is only broken by the sounds of the horse moving up behind you as you all turn and you see Fenric has finally caught you up in this moment. The soft patter of rain will start to fall around you as the very first drops of it just very softly land.
Well, look who finally decided to join us.
I will, as I approach, I will kind of walk up towards them. Hearing that, you're way over there. Okay, I'll go right here. I am sorry I'm late. Seems like you guys handled whatever this was. I had business to attend to.
I whistle actually for my owl Portmanteus to nudge the driver of our carriage to bring the carriage up, because he was still several feet behind to safety reasons, to bring the carriage up. And then I look around at the scene of carnage. We'll catch up in carriage. For now, rifle through these people's pockets and sort of alleviate them of all the gold, and then also go through the carriage itself for anything of value. Make it look like bandits went through this. Don't make it look like, professionals went through this. That's the best bet we have right now. Don't play too much with the bodies, and the ghouls have already messed them up, and there might be diseases on them, so, careful. And Dr. Sadorfich very casually will walk through the scene of slaughter, but, avoiding the big piles of blood, because I don't want to get that on my boots again. It's already muddy enough out here, and he will start looking through the carriage for anything of high note that they might have.
Jeroen just quickly checks the corpses aside the road, just like off the road, just to get them off here as well.
Ah, yes, our new skeletons. You need to hurt one of them.
I've set it to link the data.
There we go.
Jeroen, you're starting to move the bodies. Is that what you said?
I just chuck them off the road. Throw some over there in the bushes, some over there in the bushes.
Lovely. Relrius, Evangeline, what are the two of you doing in this moment?
I'm looking around, like, making sure that we aren't going to get ambushed again. While Jeroen is chucking the bodies off the road. And then I say, Doctor,
Yes?
did you find anything interesting?
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to scout using my raven.
All right, go ahead and roll me just a flat d20 for me.
British?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A crisp 2.
With the rain beginning to pick up, go ahead and actually roll me something else. Roll me an insight for a moment, please.
Me?
Yes, please.
A crisp 14.
14's not bad. You start to sort of zone out for a moment from your immediate surroundings in order to connect with the raven. And there's a moment of resistance. There's a moment of hesitation there. And so this is what causes it to be you don't get much information from it, as the raven seems to be watching all of you, or specifically sort of looking over the scene of decimation with the cart and with the ghouls and the dead here and with the party. And it seems to be quite interested in all of you and keeping watch on you more than anything. So you don't get much beyond your immediate vicinity. And you feel like there's just a moment when you first connected that you feel like you don't have full control.
Oh, okay.
All right. I will get to the contents of the cart in just a second. But I just want to double check that if there's anything anybody else is doing. So Jeroen's moving things off the cart. Thank you, Shane. Just a gift. Is there anything in this moment that you want to be doing?
They immediately muted themselves.
Yep. I'd be getting rid of the bodies, helping get us ready so we can get going as soon as everyone else is set, but nothing really else than that.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. Easy. So let's jump over to the cart then. In that case, Doctor, please, can you... Mm-hmm.
As some of them were cleaning the road, I kind of yell over, well, not yell, but speak over to Fenric to say, can you, go through the pockets of the people and just get the gold out of them to make it seem like highwaymen just robbed them?
Yeah,
You mean the
The abundance of ghoul corpses.
No, the ghoul corpses is one thing. We just need to make sure that when anyone else stumbles upon this, they will think that it was bandits that came upon this first, and not, people who knew what they might have been looking for.
There are giant gashes in the side of this fucking
yes.
thing, aren't
yeah, it's pretty easy to put together, and I think I mentioned this in the description last time. It's pretty easy to put together that the ghouls were scavenging here, but whatever hit this cart first was the same thing that tore apart that fucking stack.
What Zadorfitz is saying is that he just wants to make sure that no one else, if one item is just missing from this cart, that's fucking sus. If a whole bunch of other things have been taken, it looks like just other people found this and they took whatever they could.
So, but it also means that Fenric, while on the way here, probably saw that big messed up reindeer, right?
Yeah.
So, rode past that, so that was also probably a curious sight.
I was running so fast, didn't even see it.
Right.
That's true, because you guys did move it off the road, to be fair, so I don't like it.
I guess.
Why do
A
we
flash
care
of a
what
dead
the
animal, but probably not the details of it. Which, whatever. Alright, that's fine. Dr. Sidrovich and Fenric, can I get an investigation from both of you, please? One of you is searching the people, one of you is searching the cart.
Oh, god damn it. That's a very low roll for me.
That's alright. You're still going to get the basic stuff, obviously, but,
You know what? Hold on. I have a feature thing for this. When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll d6 immediately after seeing a number on the d20. Yeah, I'm using this. Knowledge of a past life. To roll a d6 extra on top of it. And add that to the check.
Use feature. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6.
Oh, damn.
I'm getting kicked in the balls here.
Well,
It's a 12. That's 12's not awful. That's fine. Okay, nice. Fenric, you start to search these folks. They don't have a huge amount on them, really at all. Like they, you imagine that if they have more personal belongings, they would be on the cart. However, as you search over them, you will find some personal belongings on them. They all are wearing studded leather armor, or were, is a better way to put that. It is bloody ruined at this point. Either from the ghouls or from whatever attacked them to begin with. They carrying, again, basic quality equipment and stuff. In terms of gold, you will find some gold. I'll have you roll it. Go ahead and roll me 4d6, please. Alright, not bad. Alright. So you find a total of 16 gold across the four bodies of these people. There's a few other sort of small trinkets and personal belongings. Go ahead and roll me a... let's go with 3d20, please. Alright, perfect. Let me get to that in a moment. Alright, with a 12, Dr. Sidrovich, as you start to search through here, a lot of the stuff in here seems to be, a lot of the stuff in this cart appears to be supplies. So there's sort of like things like rations. A lot of it has been scattered all over the ground at this point. You also see fairly generic sort of adventuring supplies, if you will. So things like bedrolls. There's a couple of tents in here and things of that account. And you have to sort of rummage and throw some of this out of the way. A lot of it's badly damaged and pretty friggin' useless at this point. But as you start to get through it, you get to some more interesting things. Firstly, you find there is the banner that you have to push out the way. This is same as the one that you saw from as you were approaching. It is a torn banner, but it marks ownership of this carriage. You know who the owner of this carriage is, and as a reminder, that is Lord Alvarez Dawn. if anybody knows, if anybody remembers them. You find some books and some scrolls dotted amongst the remains here. Some of it is, most of it, I would say, is very damaged from either the mud, soggy conditions. It's obviously got caught up in the rain. There's splatters of blood over it. Some of it's been torn up. It's just in very bad condition. You also find, broken lanterns, more of that. You do eventually come across a small chest. It is about this big, strong box, and it is locked. But it's very sturdy, very nicely made chest.
Stale had pointed out to us when we encountered this that the only reason for people to be using this road is if they were smuggling something or trying to at least keep it on the down low from the authorities, right?
Not the only reason, but a very good one, yeah. The only reason to use this road if you were coming from one of the other settlements would be for smuggling. But, yeah, there are other things out here.
Keeping that in mind, looking at the bottom of this carriage, I do one last quick sweep to see if there's a fake bottom.
Of the carriage, as far as you can tell.
Alright, then I'll quickly take the chest. I think it was Fenric as well who was capable in thieves' tools, right?
Yeah. Technically capable in all tools.
Ask him. Ask him in character.
Do you have the ability to open this? Fenric? Hello?
Yes. Are you just like holding out the chest?
Yeah, well, I'm holding it with both hands. It's a pretty sizable chest for me.
Okay. Are you holding the lock side to me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy. All right, then yeah, I'll just take my tools out, and I will stick them in.
I will check it for traps first. I mean, never know.
But that's not fun.
Yeah, no, I'm holding this. I no need to put another arm on me.
I turn to Avenger and I go, what if it's a gas trap? Would it get them both?
I don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Fine, I will check it for traps.
Alright, roll me an investigation.
I'll help, by the way.
Alright, roll again.
There we go.
It is not trapped anyway. You can tell this is a very strong, very secure little box. You can tell it's a reasonably high DC lock. Like it's a very tricky lock to open. And I will tell you with a natural 20, the DC to open this lock is going to be an 18.
You want to have a go at this once, and if you can't, then we'll have a go at it at home.
But there is
Easy,
no
got
traps,
this.
no protective stuff on it.
Alright, let's have a go at it then once and see if we can manage it.
Is it like an iron box or like an iron strong box? It's like a crate. So is it made out of wood?
No, it's a metal strong box. Yeah, it's
okay.
not iron, but it is solid metal. Standard reinforced, it is very strong.
I am gonna use one of my lucky points to reroll.
Okay. Go ahead.
There we go.
Beautiful. All right.
As it clicks, I'm just gonna go, oh no!
roll me a deception.
Damn.
Very funny and enjoyable.
All right. It still takes you a minute or so to unlock this, but eventually you get to that satisfying click. But you knew going into it that it would take a couple of minutes with it being a very secure box.
My because of my exhaustion, it actually almost beats my passive insight. because I was so exhausted still.
That's great.
It was almost enough, I believed it. Almost.
You almost went,
There's a
Mr.
moment
President, on rally and threw him in the mud.
That would have been hilarious. All right. As the box unclicks, you see this thing is sturdy. Like even more so than you thought to begin with. It is thick metal, and you can see that most of the weight, most of the heft of this small chest is actually coming from the crate itself. As you open it up, you realize that the interior of this crate, whilst it's quite decorative on the outside, the interior is actually lined with adamantine. It's a very strong chest. But inside the locked chest, you find some gemstones. You find a number of sapphires, a couple of emeralds, and a single black opal, totaling a worth of 250 gold. You also see a very beautiful, sort of knotted and twisted white wand.
No, that's curious.
Mm.
I think almost like maybe absently, does Fenric like also reach for that wand in there? Do you, Shay?
Since you were talking about traps, I think what he's going to do is he's going to like move his cloak and grab a little potion that he has. Where is it?
You can also see on the wand, sorry, just to add a little bit more detail, there's a bit of blackening at the tip of the wand that would, and sort of down part of it, part of the wand, that would imply some sort of scorching at some point. It doesn't seem to have actually damaged the wand, but it's clearly been somewhere it shouldn't be.
This thing needs thorough investigation. The gems are a nice bonus, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a little elixir that I have. You see, it's like an iridescent liquid. It like shifts colors as like I'm tilting the vial. It kind of resembles like liquid starlight. I'm going to pop it open, and I'm gonna pour it on it as I'm casting the identify spell.
No.
All right. And to be clear, what are you? You're an artificer.
What are you?
Just double checking. And to be clear, are we doing this non-magic?
I mean, you've been
You can
having me
understand.
roll anyway, and I like to roll to see if stuff happens. So
Okay,
I mean,
sure.
I'll still
that's
roll.
fine. Okay, roll.
Down spell. No.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, part of the reason that I was asking you as well is to figure out how this works. Obviously, with Identify, I usually have somebody turn up, but it seems like this is quite different, so we can skip that if you wish. This is a fairly simple item, honestly, anyway. This is an uncommon magic item. It is a wand of detect magic, or sorry, a wand of magic detection. But guess what it does?
I'm detecting the magic of the detection.
So this is a standard D&D item for those that do not know. But it is a wand that has 3 charges. Whilst holding it, you can expend one of the charges as an action to cast the detect magic spell from it. And the wand will regain 1d3 expended charges at dawn.
Oh, nice.
I assume you like vocalize this, so
Yeah, I'll grab it. I'll go and pick it up. Well, this would be good to detect magic, and I'll just kind of look behind me at Daeroon. You're not magical at all, right? I haven't seen you do any magic since you've been here.
I've not casted magic.
Maybe
All I
this
could
would
say.
help. Maybe this would help you protect Relrius if there's magic around. Can figure out what it is. And I'll throw it to him.
No, don't throw it!
Catch it, it's breaking in half with that. No, I mean... Alright, yeah, cool. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was quick, already in there. Oh, doesn't even need the attunement. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's like using it because people will know that you've been casting magic when you use it. It's not a subtle spell.
He nods in appreciation. He sort of halts next to his several blades on his belt.
I'll pocket the gemstones. Later sorting after we're all done here, and I'm also like looking at this chest. The adamantine has value in it, and if anything, if we can make a new key, this neat little box might be useful somewhere else. So I'm taking it with me to put on the cart when they ride up. Right, that's about all of value in there. The rest is all torn up and bloody and other things. Ooh.
To be clear, there was a couple of there's some broken sort of alchemy supplies in there as well. Shattered glass and things of that nature.
Actually, Doctor, since you're right here, I've been wanting to test this new elixir I created, but I wanted to wait till I was around you just in case something happens to me. And I'm gonna go reach for another elixir, which...
As your doctor, it is my appointed need to point out to you that I am not here to prevent you from committing suicide. Well, only for Evangeline, but that's only because Raleigh has asked me to.
If I die from this, it is the gamble, I guess. But if I light myself on fire, if you could please put me out. Because I grab a bottle that almost looks like an infernal flame just inside the bottle. But when you move it around, it's also like a liquid. And I am going to chug it.
I am my doctor's bag for my fire extinguisher, which is over date. No, I don't have one.
I am using the card Ara Trizrel. So I'm gonna get the fiery death and rebirth trait from the Phoenix stat block. Because if you are gonna try to kill me, I guess hopefully I can come back.
No, it's your horse that's gonna die first.
Yeah.
Should give that to your horse.
You tell them to babysit me.
So, you see as your skin begins to almost glow for a moment, or as if like there is fire underneath your skin. A little bit like when you shine a torch through your hand, but just as if there is just an intense light shining inside of you, Fenric. And there's a moment of like burning and intensity inside your body as you feel the liquid go down. Feel it swirling down through your system, and everybody else sees the light as it goes down as well. And there's a moment where it looks like you might combust, and then it just gradually fades away and return to normal.
Oh, bugger. I was really hoping to test out this new asbestos cloak I found.
Babysit is such a generic term. I would say look after.
We're going to have words about this later.
Of course we are.
Later indeed, we have spent enough time here. It's time to move on with some...
That wasn't my fault. I was ready to go 20 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry. Let's go. What is that?
Before you do, apologies. There is the matter of the trinkets that you find, Mr. Fenric. So, just so that you know, you find 3 small items on the people. You would have come across some personal effects on the wagon of theirs, as in like backpacks. But again, nothing really of interest in there. Paper, ink, that sort of thing. Ink that is largely spilled everywhere. You find... Sorry, I just read what one of the things you found is.
Dildo.
The Archmage staff?
No, you find a small brass key.
Oh, God damn it.
It makes sense.
Well, that could have been useful.
Useful.
At least we have the key now, so this will make a nice handy
Wait,
lock.
so we didn't check the fucking carriage for key before trying to unlock the chest?
It was on one of the people. It was on one of the
The
corpses.
place is a fucking slaughter. For all I knew, that key head was in one of the bull's stomachs at this point.
I'm going to say that it's not a brass key. It says got rid of the brass key, but I think that doesn't make much sense. So it's we'll say an iron key for the case, for the sake of this. You also find a small journal with a loose piece of paper tucked inside. It appears to be, just from a quick glance, it's mostly intact. It's a little bit like stained around the edges, but it's readable. And it appears
How
to be like
small?
a personal journal of one of the people here.
Is it
You find a
A6, A12, very,
find-
very tiny.
Thank you. You find a small sealed vial full of what appears to be blue sand. Wonderful. And you find the last thing here. The only other thing you find is a locket, small silver locket. It has a picture in it. That helps, of a woman. No idea who she is.
Turned out to be a lot more than I thought it was. Could you write those down for the notes?
I'll hold on to the blue sand. I do that on weekends.
Sure. And then I'll give the key to the doctor.
Thank you.
I feel like that goes to your chest if you want to keep the chest for anything.
I close the chest and then try to open it with the key. Probably works, right? Like that. Can you also send to me
Yes, it does.
the gems that we found? I'll add them into my loot thing as with each of their individual values, so I know what I have.
3 sapphires. Well, I'm writing this out as I say it. 3 sapphires worth 50 gold each. Emeralds. There you go. The sapphires is priced each as well. All of those prices are per jet. So there you go.
Yes, I will.
Hell yeah, money.
All right. And did you make a note of the trinkets that you got as well?
I
Not
kept the diary. I gave the sand to Evangeline so she can put it in her inventory. What else did I get?
Very blue sand, a locket with some
locket.
face.
What was the locket? Is it gold? Silver? Oh, you said silver.
locket. Yeah, it's a silver locket.
Probably sell
Iron
them.
key. You're gonna sell that.
And I gave the iron key to Zedakta.
Yeah, I'll also add to my containers then. Is it correct to call it an adamantine lockbox at this point?
Yeah, that's fine. It's not just adamantine, but it's close enough.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll also add the loot key, which goes to that lockbox. But yeah, I'll add that in the background so we can move this along.
Buffet. So, if nobody wants to do anything else, we'll keep this moving. Alright. You eventually move the bodies as well, get everything out of the way. You manage to move everything you need to move to continue your progress onwards, and your now accomplice brings the cart forward. You load up whatever you want, jump onto it, and continue onwards. The road stretches before you, slick now with the fresh rain as it begins to fall. The scent of damp earth and cold iron lingers in the air as you continue. And overhead, the sky begins to churn with swollen clouds, as if there is a storm on the way.
Oh, I forgot about that.
If you have any proficiency in survival whatsoever, you would know that the storm won't be coming in for probably another roughly 2 hours yet, but it's on its way.
Will we be at the church by that point?
Yes.
All right.
I don't remember exactly how long you have, but I think it's about another 40 minutes till you get to the church.
Could be.
The wind is starting to pick up as well. You can hear it rattle through the skeletal trees that are around you. Some of the trees are sort of bare of leaves, and those that aren't rustle even more. There is a quiet to the roads, the trundling and the pattering of rain as the night presses inwards. The dark feels like it gets even darker, and the horizon is swallowed by a fog. It is not the Corsic fog. This is just a natural, rainy, dark fog, as you're all aware of. It's quite easy to tell the difference for you guys. But it covers the edge of the roads like fingers grasping, and somewhere in the darkness beyond, there is the occasional call of lonely carrion birds out hunting in darkness. You will continue onwards for a moment.
Is my lonely carrion bird included amongst them?
You can go ahead and, if you want to keep watch from the raven, let me pull up the raven. Stand by. Give me 2 seconds. But I can get a perception roll. Go ahead and roll me. I'm just double checking. It doesn't have any dark vision. But go ahead and roll me a perception with a +3. This is a d20 +3.
9.
It is struggling to see much at the moment. The only thing that you see as it picks up is that through the darkened woods, you do eventually spot the church. It stands as a slight beacon in the darkness with light from the stained glass windows in a small, effectively woodland clearing. There's a low stone wall around the whole church, and there's a lot of graves sort of stuffed into the land around the church before you get back into the forest. And the forest comes all the way up to the stone, the low stone wall that surrounds the church. There's definitely movement inside the church already, but the Raven really can't make out much more than that. It's just because it's a point of light in the darkness that they can see. Currently, you cannot see it to the people on the cart, as it is still through thick woodland from above. And Dr. Sidrovich, you can roll me a perception as well, if you wish.
1 second. And also an advantage because of keen sight. Keen hearing and sight.
I understand. You can also see the church here at the moment, but again, much movement. The only detail that I can really add with that is that there are still people starting to arrive. There are people outside that are still making their way to the church.
What I will say then to the party is that, when we get close enough that we're still kind of out of sight, but we're not disturbing people who are arriving, we stop the cart so that Herman and Strauss can dismount and enter into the woods, and I will telepathically command to them to wait here for 10 minutes, then to move towards the edge of the woods towards the church, and wait there until the doors are closed and nobody's outside anymore. And then to come to the church and lock the doors from outside with the chain and lock.
All right. Do you say anything to your other party members here?
Yeah, I basically explained that to them as well. And we need to stop a little bit before this, so that Herman and Strauss can exit from the wagon and prepare to wait out in the woods to lock the doors from the outside, so that they can handle security on the outside.
That was the plan. Alright.
Then, should we dress up for a party?
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Our disguises. At least those of us who do, because some of us are going to go invisible soon.
I think as I drop my elaborate dress that there's a definite, you can see the sort of chitinous scales which layer themselves on top of my skin at present because of the card that I drew. And it takes a little bit longer to get into that robe than I would have hoped for, but there we go.
I mostly just wear the robe over my regular clothes, really.
I also spend an inordinate amount of time picking roses out of my hair.
Alright. So, you all start to prepare yourselves, getting kitted up into your disguises. I assume you all know which ones of you are going to be invisible, etc. Instead of
Yes.
disguised. So let me just make a list of this just so I know who's who. Relarius, you sounded pretty confident there. So tell me, are you going to be invisible?
No.
Okay. Who is going to be invisible?
Jeroen and Sir Gift.
Gift.
How many invisibility things do we have? Who can cast it?
I can make
I
two
wasted
people
mine
invisible.
trying to troll people when I was falling to my death. So
Gotcha. I know I can.
Is your plan to be invisible then, Fenric?
No, it depends on how many people can cast it. I was just wondering how many people we could make invisible.
I think we had 2 uses from Relius for 2 hours, and we kind of were like, that should just barely be enough. But he can cast them through his little imp.
Yeah.
So, just so we're on the same level, all. You know, I mean, June won't really much mention it, but just so we're on the same level, like, I mean, even if I'm invisible, like, people will still likely hear me, right, guys? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm clanking alongside you guys, people will notice this. I just wanna. I feel like that's a very obvious thing.
And the idea was to distract them for a while, and then you kind of clank on the inside.
Okay, so I'll wait outside because I didn't remember that part. So I'll wait outside as well.
Yeah, you'll be invisible with us walking up, if I'm not mistaken. Then we like start wording our way inside through Aurelius, and we probably then kind of try and distract them long enough for you lot to move inside.
All right.
Yeah.
We kind of had to plan all this today.
We did make the plan like 12 hours ago.
In game, I guess. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's been, you haven't had a huge amount of time to do this. That's fine. All right. Perfect. With that, let's get you closer. You continue to trundle on, and eventually, through the mists, the Church of the Mother emerges. You are still, at the moment, in the woods, in the deep of the woods, but you get to the point with the carriage that you know it's time to stop. You can just about, through the trees, through the little bit of sort of fog that lingers here, you can still see now the Church of the Mother, half swallowed in ivy and age, and still stands as a monolith in the opening of the woods here. You can see the windows glow softly from within, and they depict what appear to be like serene faces of the Mother from what you can see. These moments of sort of family bonding and love depicted in stained glass. You can see on one of the faces a face that is almost too knowing, too almost holy for its own good. And you can, even from this distance, smell that thick scent of incense and candle wax, mingled with something even sort of sickly and sweet. The ground is damp, the rain still pooling, and the rain still falling around you as well. The constant tinkling of the sound of the rain on the leaves around you. There is no guard outside. That's what you can see from here. There is no patrol. And you know, why would they? The Mother's faith, the Mother's faithful believe themselves untouchable.
All right. Is everyone clear on how this is going to go, or should we go over it one last time?
We sneakily burst in through the front door, scream, "Where is God?" and hopefully they'll tell us.
No lolly for you.
Okay.
Alright, just to be clear, we move in. Relius, you of course distract them, fancy them, hamper them up, and in that moment of Jeroen and Gift, you take that chance to hopefully, while they're loudly distracted by us, to sneak as carefully in as you can and find yourself a nice empty corner where the rest of us will hopefully find you as well. After which, once we're inside, Haben and Strauss will await for the doors to properly close, come and lock the doors, hopefully as softly as they can, and the whole shindig continues at the height of the ceremony. So, Gift, you will, of course, poison whatever it is you need to poison with that. And I would then suggest that we all stay as far away from like middle or the biggest group of them, so that you have a lot of targets. Because this spell of mine is very doesn't care about friendlies. Let's just say it like that. And then we just continue from there, yelling until they're all dead. And in the aftermath, we'll handle some more. Any other questions? Prudent points to point out? Does anyone need to use the bathroom for the last time? Evangeline?
My mother's
Sounds
fine.
like-
She's at the door. Give me a moment.
Sounds like nothing could go wrong.
Jeroen, you want to say something?
Now that I assume we can see it now? Are we that
It's-
close now?
Still a little bit obscured, but you can see it.
I assume the plans that we got from our roguish friend are correct. They seem to be accurate. There's nothing he forgot to draw.
Everything that you can see from this distance is correct. So far.
Yeah, okay.
He
Yes,
also
maybe
gave
it's a
us
fine
locations
idea.
for hiding out, right? Is there anywhere near where our driver can take the horses and the cart to hide out during the fog that's gonna probably roll in at the night? And
He
away
did
from
not
us?
give you locations to hide out, just to be clear on this. He gave you locations of buildings and such that were around the area. They are not like safe hideout spots, so you can't just rock up there. They are farms and cabins and stuff, so they are occupied. So going there, they've been marked as effectively a last resort because it's always good to know where buildings are, but it's not like he knows the people's there. It's not like you guys know the people. So they're there.
Silk, are you going to... his name was Silk, right? I remember this correctly.
Like his nickname.
Yeah.
I believe it was. Yeah.
Silk, are you going to be able to make it back to the city with the cart and then come back in the morning? Very early dawn.
You're staying at the church, are you?
More than likely.
I mean, sure, I can do that. Pull another 10 gold.
Here's another platinum. Actually, here's another 2 platinum. Just make sure you're here as soon as the fog is clear, in all honesty. I'll give it 2 platinum.
What time do you want me back in the morning?
Well, like I said, when the fog clears out, because I'm assuming it's probably going to roll in tonight, when it's finally gone during the morning, we would like you to head back here as soon as you can.
We'll make it happen.
DM
Fun.
question. Does the fog roll in every night?
No.
Okay.
But I think Jeroen pointed it out to us that it's going to probably roll in. He had a survival roll in the past session.
Okay.
What I remember is that at least like it could come in very quickly at the moment.
Because there's a storm coming in.
Yeah.
But with the storm, there is a chance for it to come in very quickly.
So I don't think it was a guarantee.
If the fog doesn't roll in tonight, then at the very least pick us up at 5 a.m. dawn.
Right. 5 a.m. it is. Not a problem.
All right.
And with that, he turns and, make sure you got everything you need, and I'll get going. You want me to take that other horse back with me?
I think that would be best, right, Fenric? Fenric?
Please don't harm her.
I wasn't... What? Why would I harm your horse?
Well, don't get her killed. That's what I'm saying.
Look, if I get attacked on the way back, we know there's a beast there. I'm not gonna... Well, if we get attacked and it's that bad, I'll probably take your horse and ride it back to the sea.
Perfect.
I'll do my best to keep you
Perfect.
safe, but there's beasts about. I can't be certain.
As long as you favor my horse over yours, it's a deal.
My horses.
Perfect.
Ride as the devil, I would say, then.
And I'll hand the reins over to this gentleman.
He will tie the horse to the cart so that it just follows along. But we'll start to make his way back. I'm going to get going. I want to get back before it's too late.
Darling, a devil's good at riding. Are they famous for it or something? Because I feel as though that saying must have come from somewhere.
I think so.
You read too much into this. Anyway,
So what's my role in all this? Just stick by Relrius and try not to fuck anything up.
I'll give you a lolly if you don't do it.
I've got my own lollies.
And I pick out like a pack of Chupa Chup.
Well,
I honestly feel like that's all of our goals, isn't it? All of our jobs.
Mostly a trial
by
for
Relrius.
So we're trying to our best to ensure that his trial goes successful.
Yes.
It's really Sir Gift who's going to shine the most. You have the honor of, sneaking up there. Invisible, yes, but in kind of full view of all those people. So, no pressure.
Well, I do have to put this in at exactly midnight. That's going to be a challenge.
I look, I can probably, I don't know, can I estimate just the exact moment of time right now?
wasn't it?
There's not a clock tower nearby that will ding when it's 12, right?
No.
You're sorry. You're trying to figure out the what time it is at the moment.
Yeah, what time is it at the moment?
The time of that is correct. It's 9. I mean, I don't know how well you can actually keep track of time.
Yeah.
Too much.
Oh well, time to make you two disappear.
So what happens if they can see them?
Well,
Have we ever discussed that?
isn't it?
Still wearing the disguise, whether I'm invisible or not.
You are wearing a disguise.
Yes. We should
I mean,
all
not my
utilize the disguises, even if they are invisible, just in case.
But we're not covering the room with a disguise. I'm sorry. No one disguising is going to cover that. That's the whole reason why we need to turn them invisible. Look, I know it might be a possibility, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. The thing that this plan is going for is that these people are as arrogant as they can come, and that they are safe in the knowledge that nobody's stupid enough to try this to begin with.
How are we going to hide Relrius's horns?
He doesn't have to.
Oh.
He can wear the disguise, and he's just an exotic member.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
We'll see. Look, we didn't have the time to thoroughly outplan this, and we're kind of going with what we have. But the longer we waste here, the less time we have. So it's about time we got it going on, I say. If you be so kind, Lord Relius.
Very well. And I guess we just approach.
Well, I think you first cast invisibility on Jerome.
Right, yes.
Right.
Sorry. I'm tired.
Don't
Man, it's
worry.
falling apart already.
Roll for exhaustion.
I will.
Just follow orders, go, guys.
I will cast invisibility on both Jeroen and Sir Gift.
It's not gonna be on
Please.
me if this fails, I hope.
Come within touching range.
That's
I don't know how to target multiple.
It's all right. Don't worry about that for now. Just go ahead and don't target anybody. Just cast the spell. We're not in combat, so I can just give them the invisibility, the trait.
Alright.
Mainly, I just need you to cast it for the sake of using up the
Spell
spell
slot.
slot.
And oh, my brain's farting. I don't know. Immediately forgot what I was going to say. Continue. Never mind.
Alright, perfect. Alright, go ahead and roll me a d20, please. Let's see if it surges.
Let's go.
Does.
It does.
Go ahead. Fuck.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Illusion.
D100.
It's always interesting.
D6.
D6.
Wow. The two of us with our fucking invisibility.
Alright. That's okay. It's only a moderate surge.
It's only a moderate fuck up.
Go ahead and roll me a d100, please.
Alright.
20 on the dot. Alright.
This is
Okay.
his reaction to every one of these.
I
know.
But
It's
they're all
always
very
insane.
fun, you know?
Relrius, this actually may work in your favor.
Yeah, nice.
Quite nicely. Your appearance changes for the next hour. You appear to be the opposite gender for the next hour.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Which going
I
into
don't
the
know.
Church of the Mother might be a real benefit to you.
you know, I don't hate this.
Is his voice still the same, though?
Yes. Yeah.
You might have to
I
pick
mean-
up a little bit.
I'm sure he's good enough to like put on an act.
Opening Pinterest immediately.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
What the fuck does Pinterest think I'm looking? This is terrible.
Sometimes these surges help. Sometimes these are beneficial things.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, so that will last for the next hour. I think invisibility is an hour. Isn't it? We'll just say that as long as you're concentrating on invisibility, you keep this effect as well. It's part of the spell. All right, perfect. With that said, is there any other? So to be clear, that's on Jeroen, yeah, and Gift.
Yep.
All right, let me go ahead and apply invisibility to the two of you. Is there any other last-minute preparations before we actually approach the church?
No, I've already gone over the Herman and Strauss situation, so they're just waiting.
That's fine. That's fine.
I really wish I wasn't exhausted for this.
What?
At least it's a flat D20 roll when you're in.
Yeah, I know.
Hey guys, I posted something in the art section.
That's a cool horse.
Yeah, that's Jessica.
All right. I mean, yeah, fairly fitting actually. Cool. All right. That said, okay, fine. If nobody else would like to, if you are wearing a form of disguise, even if you are still invisible, I would like a roll with a disguise kit, please. If you do not have proficiency in a disguise kit and thus do not have the button, just roll me a straight either intelligence or wisdom. I will take either for this.
Thank fuck for that. And that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're sorted, boys.
Well, hold on. Fenric needs to roll. Rally needs to roll.
Okay, right. That's not great.
Relrius, go ahead and Relrius, roll it again for me. I'm going to give you advantage just because of your illusion magic currently coming up.
Do I get advantage? I was already a girl.
No.
Oh.
I'm effectively saying he has some sort of slight control over his weird appearance shifting thing at the moment.
That's extra curves.
The extra curves really help.
Double G's.
21 on it is very nice, though. 22, Mr. Sidrovich. Very, very good. 18, 11. Ooh, 9.
Fenric. Wait, Fenric's a wisdom. I thought it was intelligence. It's intelligence or wisdom. I thought it was charisma.
I'm not wisdom.
You're not really wise.
This is just for the disguise part of it, not for the there will be plenty of charisma checks coming up, I'm sure, but this is just for the actual
Fantastic.
disguise. And Jeroen, with that, I just assume that you are not disguised.
No.
What are these like? It's just a cloak, right?
Oh,
It's
the actual
robes,
uniform.
it was.
Yeah.
Robes.
Hooded robes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the hood over my face.
We look
the
like
whole time.
Sith.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right, perfect.
Hey,
With that,
yeah,
we've got 2
why-
people invisible.
Why didn't Fenric use his intelligence instead of wisdom?
I don't know.
I thought you said wisdom. Did
No,
I
he's
hear
got
that wrong?
intelligence or wisdom.
So that's a 10, actually.
There are literally 2 intelligence checks, like, you know, around you. Like,
Okay.
Well,
we'll put yours
it's a
in the-
10.
I did say you could use either. Yeah.
Whatever. I heard
That's
wisdom.
He wasn't smart enough to recognize that he could roll an intelligence check.
All right. You're getting yourself ready. You're back still a little bit, or now off the side of the road. Hang on, let me close some fucking tabs. God, so
mood.
can't find anything I need. Do-do-do-do-do. All right.
Did you guys maybe think of some fake names as well before going in? Just a tip from the silent, visible guy.
Ian.
So, you can all see here, as there was a couple of figures still outside the doors. But as the time gets closer, you see more of them starting to make their way into the hall itself. Figures in dark ceremonial robes, very, very similar, if not exactly the same. Some minor details are off, but very similar to the ones that you have been given. They were gathering hushed tones, unable to make out what they were saying from this distance, not even really be able to see them, but you can hear just the very faintest murmur that indicates that they were talking to each other. You can see as they make their way in, you can see the odd bit of sort of flash of jewelry, and everybody is very well presented, it would appear. These large, huge, double wooden doors inlaid with bronze and gold, silver, pulled closed behind them. And you begin to make your way up towards the church. As you get there, this is a stunning building, really a monolith to the mother, but a solid stone throughout, and a very large church, it would appear. It does appear exactly as the plans were given to you. From everything you can tell, everything is spot on. And you approach the doors, and I'm going to move us over to a different map.
All right, Celisk, pull out your best girl voice. Let's hear it.
Hey,
Does he change his voice as well, or just his
No.
appearance?
Just my appearance.
Oh boy.
I'll just drag Herman and Strauss off to the side because they're not actually in the scene.
Sure.
Are there windows we could potentially look through?
No. There are windows, but all of the windows are around the side, and they're all thick, stained glass. So whilst you technically could, you can't actually see anything through them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the light goes through, but like
Yeah.
you can't really visually see anything.
Exactly.
At least not very well.
You could probably get like shapes, you know what I mean? But really
Yeah,
not
yeah.
much more than that. You're probably a little bit further away from the church, but only maybe 30 feet. But obviously, map parameters. You hear a slight, you hear talking and just murmuring. It doesn't sound like anything official has actually started yet from inside the church. But you just hear people talking amongst themselves by the sound. Lots of individual conversations going on.
One really is right behind
Did
you.
Relrius roll his second check? The
Yeah.
second didn't.
I got a 17.
Ah, okay.
That's what I got.
No, as in like for the invisibility.
He rolled one
one
because he
spell.
capped it at 3rd level, and then he can use 2 people.
Oh, that's useful.
It's also why it's surged, because it's a high level.
Yeah.
Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Alright. We approach the doors. And
Take the lead, man.
So,
open them. Oh,
not close enough. Classic.
not close enough. Doors locked or out of reach.
Hang on, it's fine. Just tell me you're approaching. We'll get this.
I am approaching.
Well, tell me you open the door, yeah?
Yeah, I open the door.
Do I see any other dudes here?
No, this is a...
You push the door open, and immediately somebody steps around the corner and gives you a nod. You see the hood pulled down, large robes cover their form as they look out. Ah, welcome. Come in.
Good evening, sister.
You're almost late.
Oh, that wouldn't do, that wouldn't do.
Have you traveled far?
Still
From-
a lot of people in there.
From the city. We got a late start.
Did you bring an offering?
I brought a pittance.
Do me a favor, Relrius. Roll me
Yes.
a religion check.
Sure thing.
And I also roll a religion check.
You can, yeah.
Then can I also roll one so that I can use a card with that?
Oh,
Yeah, you can roll a religion check.
And I will roll this religion check and use my Fargrim card to add a +2 to that roll.
Let's see this one.
No, it just rolls. So +2 on that one. 20.
Okay, 20 is good. I think with a 20, you might just about know this. It comes down to a couple of things. Fenric at the back, you're getting a few glances as you make your way in. As long as you keep your head down, you should be. For both Doctor and Evangeline, it comes down to a few things with the mother. Gold and things would likely be okay. Evangeline, I can give you a little bit more with a 25, which is to say the mother is a goddess of lust as well as anything else, but it's very well hidden. Anything that is trying to think of the word, anything you can offer that is a little bit sort of taboo or opulent in terms of like my words are really failing me today, but anything that is over the top and luxurious would be.
Well, it just happens that I have
Greed.
a diamond encrusted. Okay. Yeah. Let's not go into whatever she may or may not have in her purse. I think
So
what she might do is
One thing I will say, I just want to point this out. Renexia has just said to offer your wife. That would be the perfect thing to offer. That genuinely would be the right sort of line.
She is scaly now.
Yeah, she's kind of freaky.
The problem is you would lose your wife.
Yes.
Unless we stop it right before.
No.
Can I
In
use
theory-
a card, please, Ty?
In theory, you could offer your wife for just the night, which would still be.
I'm down.
It's going to be a very wild night here anyway.
I would. Okay, Ty, I have a question. I could either whisper that exactly to Relrius, or I could use the Nixel card to create the smuttiest of banned books possible. In my hands right now.
Yeah.
Oh, as a ritual, that would take me a minute. Never mind. Or 10 minutes. I'm not standing here for 10 minutes. I'm gonna whisper to Relrius.
Offer me.
Yes, I did bring in an offering. This fine young morsel, and I kind of bring Evangeline to the front with her, and offer her to the person.
You mentioned that she's your wife.
There's a.
He's a woman right now, so I don't know if they'd
Yeah.
by that.
They glance to you, Evangeline, and you see them
Can I
reach
just
into a
give them
pouch.
the most like lavacious grin possible? What do I need to roll something for that?
No, it's fine. They seem very happy with this, and they reach into a pouch, and you see they have a small smile on their face as they say, "The matron will be very happy." And you see they pull out a small length of red silk ribbon, and they will tie it to your wrist.
Oh, is this for the subs? Wonderful. Okay.
Basically, yes.
Looking for a doll.
Please make your way in. Take a seat.
I have a question.
And they move to
Could
close
I-
the doors.
Could I have brought my parasol in with me?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
It is at this point, Ty, to cause the distraction that's probably needed. I will communicate with my owl, Pergamentus, to now fly in past the doors, like an owl, and then like perch into one of these loud. I think these are big chandeliers, right, at the top.
Yeah.
We just fly in, perch there so that it shakes, makes a lot of racket, probably. Even if it's a small owl, the sudden impact of it would probably make quite some noise as I also move to the side. So hopefully,
Owls are big birds.
I was about to lose
they're
this
lightweight.
bird, by the
They're
way.
extremely lightweight, but still, I'd hope that causes enough of a distraction to give my companions who are invisible and I can't see enough time to move in.
I just don't know to move in where.
You can. So, yes. Can I please get a stealth roll with advantage from the two
Jared.
people that are invisible? From the two people that are invisible, you have advantage because you're invisible. But this is, as Jeroen did point out earlier, as much for noise as anything else.
Yeah, but I'm also exhausted, so it would be just a regular roll.
It's just a straight roll.
Oh, well, it rolled with disadvantage. Please be the 17th first. Yeah, the 17th first, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Yeesh. Okay.
So 15 and an 18.
18. Yeah.
You
that's
see
better than I thought it would be.
with the commotion of the owl, people turn, and it definitely has the desired effect that it creates enough of a gap. As you see, two people were moving to close the doors, that it gives enough time for them to slip in. God damn it, dude. God damn it. Okay.
It's just no fucking space in here. I don't know where to go.
No. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Sir Gift. The passive perception to beat was a 14.
Oh, close.
Wow.
Fucking close.
So you just make it. However, you do see as the owl just bursts into feather and vanishes. And you see, especially with all of your knowledge, you see as one of the seemingly better decorated, as in more adorned individuals, has walked from the front and waved a hand. It is... they cast a cantrip. It is a save cantrip. But unfortunately, they all did not make it.
Now that I'm
In my mind, muttering to myself, polycock.
However, Dr. Sidrovich, roll me an insight as well.
Not very good. Not very bad either.
It occurs, I can't give you all the detail, but it does occur to you that the owl did not die, it dissipated. Obviously, you know why, but might be that other people know why as well.
Well, we'll see how long that charade holds as I then observe into the cathedral improper to try and discover a good seating position for us where our invisible companions might follow us to.
Whilst we're walking, can I use my knowledge of the faces of the people that I was researching previously to try and, see where they are?
You can certainly try. A lot of people have their faces covered. There is a lot of people that have their hoods really pulled over. So it's going to be as much as a perception as anything. With it being a combination of you trying to recall the previous knowledge of your investigation and trying to match that up, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
That is much better. That is not.
I will keep taking this into account, but at least for the moment, this place is crowded. There is a lot of people here. And with trying to figure everything out, you just cannot pick any of the couple of individuals that you found out of this crowd at the moment.
Jesus fuck, is everyone in a fucking cube?
You are watched closely, all of you. There are heads turning as you make your way down, as people eye you with interest.
Is there any of the pubes that aren't fully taken? Somewhere where we
there are spots, from occasionally. There's a seat here, one here. There are none that are fully empty. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So can we sit down on one of them and then put a bag next to us in sort of the seat there?
A reminder that you weren't invited. Just to be clear. Just to give you a little bit more description of what you're seeing inside, feel free to move around on this map. But within the air is thick, that smell of incense, the smell of perfume is cloying in here. It is thicker, it is almost sticking to you, almost suffocating amounts of it. There is golden candlelight all around here from the chandeliers, but also from many altars and statues that flicker across the vast chamber. This place is huge, illuminating statues of the mother and of the daughter and of the son. Eyes carved with this unsettling care, almost watchful and knowing. And the faithful all sit at pews, some of them kneeling at the front in reverence, some of them talking amongst themselves, some of them praying at the moment. And their robes pool like spilled ink across the floor as they sit down at these altars. You see at the front an altar, massive, of pure marble, dominates the center up here. And there is a great silver bowl resting atop it. This thing is huge, massive, filled with something that glows a sort of faint red color under the flickering light of the room. You see, it's hard to make out too many sort of ranks or roles in here, but you can see there are clearly the more important people at the front of the church who are around the altar, watching everything. But whatever sort of ceremony is about to happen has not actually started.
Do we still not know what time it is?
We know that it's going to take place somewhere around midnight.
We'll peek at it. It will peak at about.
That is how far away still?
It's the ceremony is meant to start at 10. It is about 10 to at the moment.
Which means that invisibility isn't going to last long.
And that's why I have a
It
second
won't-
guess.
It won't last until midnight. But you would all be aware that you don't have to wait until midnight.
Oh, I thought we would have to do it sort of exactly. So
I thought it was exactly at midnight.
You were told to come here. It would. I think this came about in conversation with you guys.
We had to interrupt it at the height of the ritual,
Yeah, something like
and
that.
that happens at midnight, as far as we're aware.
Peak of it.
But that,
So-
that's us wrong? Are we now wrong on that part, Ty? Because
Let me double check my notes here, but I don't think.
Because I thought I had to pour the thing in at midnight.
Okay. That's fine. We'll just push the time up then. I didn't want to advance the time on the clock at the moment because people had spells going that I should have pushed the clock up before. Give me 2 seconds. All right. What we'll do then in that case is we're gonna just push the time up a little bit to make sure it makes sense. And we'll say that it is at the moment people are arriving at 10. You took a bit of time to get yourselves ready. You've approached at just past 11.
all right. Yep.
Again, I don't want to move the clock at the moment just because I don't want to mess up your effects and suddenly everybody, got the wrong thing, or like the system suddenly be like, everybody's fucked. Either way,
As I sit down, I'm gonna pull out that silver locket, and I'm gonna open it and just look at the picture,
okay.
and then close it, and I'm just gonna like keep opening and closing it, and like keep looking at it.
All right. Are you trying to gather anything? It doesn't change. There's nothing.
No,
Okay.
I'm using it as a tool for if these people next to me suspect me that I should not be here. It'll come up if they ask me anything.
People seem very focused on just themselves or on the room around them, but not necessarily on each other at the moment.
Good.
Sweat's nervous.
And I feel like I sat really far away from everyone else.
Yeah, you did.
I sat down first.
I sat down first, to be fair.
This church is a lot bigger than I expected.
Yeah. I didn't expect to see the Monday
Oh,
game come back.
The mother is indulgent. Sorry, I'm just looking for making sure I know everybody's position at the moment. Gift situation. There is.
You might want to just give us a different outline or something like that, just so that we know.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Fearfully, Fenrik, Sidorovich both have big, bright colours on their character sheet, on their tokens, so it's easy to spot them.
Eventually, after you've sat down for about 5 to 10 minutes, something begins to happen as you see one of the women step forward, the one indeed that killed your owl. I mean,
I'm going to peer back to Relrius, and it's just occurred to me that me and him have both sat directly between a pillar and the main head of the fucking... we can't see the altar or the ritual from here.
Right. Relrius, you do see as one of the women in the pew in front of you, though, places a hand on Evangeline's leg. The woman at the front of the altar stands up, moves towards the bowl, and you see as they pick up the flame from one of the candles, actually taking the fire with 2 fingers and dropping it into the bowl. The scent of smoldering incense and perfume in the air is even thicker, and you can see as the whole hall falls to silence as the matron begins to move. They have this unsettling presence to them, one that you feels unnatural almost. There is a group of women here, all who begin to almost sway gently at the front, their robes shifting with them like water. They outstretch their hands, fingertips, brushing one another as they reach out to each other, almost forming a half circle at the back of the church. Their voices begin to rise in low, almost like lilting chant, and from around the church, you can see as people begin to join in. What are you doing?
Based on my previous religion check, do you think I would know any of this?
I think you would. Yeah, I think you would. It would take you a moment, like you're not straight off the bat with it. Obviously, you don't know what they're about to do. But as they begin, I think you would, at the very least, get the understanding of what they're saying. And it is, it's words in an old dialect, a local language to Berghof. It is thick with reverence and this sort of quiet hunger. But they are repeating what appears to be actually like an old lullaby.
That's gonna put Daerun to sleep.
Why specifically me?
Because you're exhausted.
Oh, I guess.
If it's the same, if it's the same old language that the daughter's texts are written in, then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna join in.
Okay. I don't need anything from you because you rolled very well. Religion, you actually know it. Join in. It's totally fine.
I'm going to be like a half a second behind the crowd, but try to like mimic what they're doing.
Roll me a deception, please.
Absolutely.
This guy's gonna be worryingly good at this.
I know.
Don't.
Come on.
Come on, don't.
Come on, boss.
All right.
No, still fucking hell.
But
It's still good. It's well enough that nobody, maybe you don't know the words as well as other people, but you are still doing a fine job, and you will not draw any attention to yourself.
Well, the idea that he's just singing like another song, but they don't notice because this is like making my way downtown. Walking
Thank you. All right, Sidorich.
This is not my strong suit. Religious people give me the weebie-jeebies. The swaying, the sort of singing. I'm going to try my best to sort of hum along and kind of lightly move along, trying to interpret best what I'm hearing and try and match it, but, softly match it. Just don't raise suspicion. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Roll me a deception, please.
Oh, God. Ollies.
Oh,
yeah.
no!
Very, very.
Oh, God.
Do you want a fucking reroll for inspiration?
Please.
Take it.
Okay.
All right, that is well enough that you can repeat the words, and very much in the same vein. You are struggling, but you are not drawing any attention to yourself for the moment. People just put it down to you being a bit new or just not knowing the words much, but it's sort of frowned upon, but not enough that anybody really cares in this moment.
In my mind, I'm like, this is why I prefer magic. There's like strict calculative methods to it. No, this is religious hockey puck.
Fenric, what do you do?
Well, I'm not gonna try to sing with y'all. What I'm gonna do is I still have that locket out. I'm gonna open it and just kind of like hold it out so like the picture is facing the altar. And I'm going to bite my tongue as hard as I can to force myself to cry. So it seems like this is my wife and she has passed away and I'm here supporting her.
Okay.
I don't think this is the sort of wholesome supporting my wife type of gathering. I think
We will see.
we're about to find out.
Go ahead and roll. I'm going to say roll me a performance. I do like it, so I will say you have advantage.
Oh, good.
Real tearjerker.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, look at
Let's
that.
go.
Let's go.
You definitely draw attention. Like the people around you sort of look at you as you do this. You're making a gesture and reaching out. But they don't seem to question it at all. Like it might be a little bit out of place and a little bit bizarre, but they don't question it in any form. And so they go to sing, and in fact you feel a hand on your shoulder, almost like support.
Oh, I thought his pew was going to get a couple people lighter.
I am one with the people, guys. I am one with them.
And they
You're
seem
like,
to.
wow, these people are actually very supportive of me. Shame we're gonna have to kill them though.
It's a real unfortunate
As the
situation.
songs of the ritual continue to get louder, this goes on for some time, and it's almost like a form of prayer. You can see the matron at the front of the ceremony, like still working around the altar. They begin to move, and you can see as more people in robes approach the altar, and they are clearly preparing something. There is like herbs and there is alchemical ingredients. There is something that is happening at the front there. They appear to almost be sort of brewing something in this huge silver bowl that is going to be used later. But they are doing so whilst the chanting is taking place. As the last roll before we take a break, if you have proficiency in alchemist supplies,
I was just gonna say,
I was going to say, Fenric, stop fucking crying and get on this shit.
for sure. Like I knew it was coming. So if you have proficiency in alchemist supplies, you can make me a check with intelligence. This is to identify or try and.
I have dragon chest proficiency. Does that help?
It does.
Okay. I have alchemist supplies. Oh shit!
All right. Go ahead and
I
roll.
forgot about that. Oh, 4.
Don't worry about it. All right. I will get you that information, but first we're going to take a quick break. So 10 minutes. Grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself something, a bite to eat. If you need it, go use the facilities. And we'll be back in 10. To everybody that's watching, thank you for being here. Be right back.
I didn't realise I had alchemist supplies. I didn't know you got that with blood.
Man, earlier while I was muted, I was eating an apple and it choked really bad, guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
He needs another couple getting a food. Just coming off stove now.
I honestly forgot about the chain door part. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier during the second plan recap, but
Yeah, I did.
well, I fucking missed that shit.
It was indeed mentioned earlier, for sure.
I didn't even write it down in notes because I really didn't hear that. I was like, alright.
You were just somewhere else, buddy. It's okay.
Maybe I was
don't
choking
listen
to
myself
death.
either.
I don't know.
No, this was before your Apple incident.
No, I actually did write it fucking down. I just immediately fucking forgot it again, I guess. Alright, no, it is in the notes. After we locked the doors with the skeletons and the skeletons got the entrance. No, I fucking wrote that down. I don't know why. Alright. I'm just stupid.
Alright. Sometime, like I say, we have Derek back. Wonderful. The game is unpaused. Go ahead and move your skeletons if you wish. Drew, where are you fucking running to?
Well, again, I forgot the whole thing, so I was standing at the door to protect the door, but that's why I was over there, but I was just
Alright,
stupid.
fair enough. Go ahead and reposition yourself.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need to be over that anymore. I was ready to just slaughter everyone who's running at the door.
Yes, let's get a slaughter on. Anyway, no, very good, very good. With that said, all right, Shane, I messaged you because it was only you that managed to gain information on what they're doing there at the moment. So I messaged you that information. I'm not sure what you can really do with that information at the moment, but you might want to share that with the party later. So.
Yeah. No one sat next to me, so I can't really whisper to them.
You whisper over.
I just yell it while everyone's singing. Hey guys, this is what they're making.
Okay. So let's get back to it. Let's try and keep the tone semi-serious for me, please. There's a moment, Fenric, as you are doing this, as you sort of pull the locket down. One of the people next to you, actually a slightly younger woman, probably place her at sort of mid-20s, not somebody that you recognize, will stops singing and leans in and just very quietly, so that only you can hear him. Who are they to you?
They were my wife. They passed away recently.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and give me a deception roll. This is just general as this conversation continues. How did they go?
I feel like I'm gonna use another lucky point.
Okay.
I feel like I can't like fuck this up. Okay, that's better.
That's better.
That's so you
But
know.
it sits on the other side of the fucking place and then gets us caught.
Hang on. Just focus on Shane for a moment. Pretty please. Shane, yeah. What do you say?
She had an illness and she couldn't make it, so I decided to come in her place.
May I see the locket?
Oh God. Yeah, I'll show it to her.
She takes she sort of touches the back of your hand, so not taking the locket from you, but sort of moving your hand so that she can see the locket a little bit clearer. I don't recognize her. Had she been with the church for long?
Not terribly long. Like a year or so. At least that's what she told me. I never came with her.
And you're from Kusnir?
Yes.
At this point, she sort of shifts a little bit so that she's more sort of directly facing you. How long?
God.
Sorry, not how long. Whereabouts in the city do you live?
Fuck. I don't want to be rich. Do I know, like, I don't know fucking religion. I don't know anything about.
You can make me a religion check if you want.
Oh, okay.
If you know the city, so if you have questions that you
I know
want to
everything
ask-
about them.
No, I mean, like, what's the question that you trying to get to? What are you trying?
I'm trying to figure out like what type of people follow the mother, right?
Does he
Is it
even
like
answer
wealthy
these
people?
questions?
Yeah, is it like wealthy people? I mean, I don't know personally. Is it like
There's a
more
mixture.
wealthy people?
There is a mixture. The higher members of the order tend to be those with money. You will get quite a few younger members that join who are people that effectively are trying to move their way up in the world. And being invited to join the church properly can be a really sort of big stepping stone in that sort of direction. It's very much like a club, so members give favors to members. In terms of like business, trade, and things like that. So it's something that can massively benefit your life.
And then when I was looking at the locket, does the woman in the locket look like wealthy? Like well dressed,
honestly, it's hard to tell. It is just like a portrait. They look very tidy and like healthy and well off. But you really can't see much of their like clothing. It's just so potentially. I mean, they're very pretty. So maybe.
Damn, sucks.
Certainly don't like poor. You know what I mean? Like, they don't look like hungry or malnourished or anything like that. So they're probably not from the sort of outside of the wall of the city.
Yeah, I'll say I can't remember like the city outline, but I now live on the outskirts of the like the merchant's side. Blackwell.
She just nods a little. Do
you live there?
I live in the tower.
In the tower? Like the one that the people that are dealing with the fog?
The tower is just a district. It's called the tower.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
It is a bit confusing.
We live there. To be clear, you live
actually
there.
live at the edge of the tower
shit.
district. Yes, yeah.
You're gonna know who I am.
You live on the edge of the sort of the tower in the old district. But the tower district tends to be the place of study, but also it's very much the sort of religious center. It's where a lot of the churches and things of the city are. But that's fine.
We live there.
Stop it.
It's fine.
I thought I don't know. I didn't realize there was a place called the Tower.
It's fine. I get it. People, don't pay attention to the
forget
world
the
building.
law.
Whatever. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, come on, man.
I won't take it personally. It's fine.
Hey, it's been like 3 weeks since I've seen the map, okay?
Maybe don't go away for 3 weeks.
I'm playing with you. I hope you enjoyed your cruise. I don't take it personally.
I do. Fuck you,
Either
Shane.
way, she at this point just smiles, tells you she lives in the tower, the district of the tower, which you would be very much aware of in character, for the record. Is there anything else, just for the moment, because you did roll a natural 20 on a religion check, is there anything else that you are curious about the religion or the faith that I can answer you for you at the moment that I might be able to give you some information on that would help you here? No is an acceptable answer.
Yeah, I mean,
If you
not really.
genuinely
I don't.
want it.
Fenric doesn't really care about
Cool.
these people's faith. I'm sorry. I'm just here supporting my good friend Sir Gift, to murdering these people. I don't need to know about them because they're all going to be dead, right?
She will lean in very close to you, uncomfortably close, as she leans in and pardon?
I was just saying because I rolled a really bad.
She's. It doesn't really much matter at the moment. She doesn't seem to know who you are, but she leans in sort of to the side of you, so not like face to face, but she's whispering into your ear, just very close to your ear. Would you like to partner later?
What does that entail?
Do you think, based on his 25 to religion,
I think, based on the 25 religion, you might know what she's implying. There are certain activities that will be going on later, where people tend to partner up, and maybe not just partners, but a lot more.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll say yeah. Sure.
Fuck it, yeah, sure.
what? Free pussy? Count me in!
She shuffles closer to you on the bench at this point, and returns to the chanting. And her hands will begin to wander.
Oh, God.
You, depending on when this happens, I may give you a slight minus to your initiative check.
That's a good point. Am I still being felt up as well?
Yes, yeah, you are. Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome to the Church of the Mother, people.
I hope the woman next to me keeps her hands.
This place is great. Why do we have to destroy it?
I know.
I'm personally looking forward to it.
All these goddamn sinners.
Dr. Sidrovich, roll me just a charisma check, please. Straight charisma check.
Well, the modifier is 0. Oh, god damn it, I'm too devilish handsome. This woman death gives a vibe, you know?
The woman next to you is certainly paying some attention to you. Are you trying to, you trying to sort of warn them off? What are you doing? As it's very obvious that they are paying some attention to you. You get the occasional smile, occasional glance. They may even try and talk to you.
Give them sexy eyebrows.
You can either roll me, if you want to just try and ignore it and you're actively going to do nothing, we can leave it as that. If you're going to try and encourage it, I need a persuasion. If you're going to try and dissuade it, then I need an intimidation, please.
Partridge, as stated, has trouble feeling much of anything, and so her advances and all that, it means absolutely nothing to him. He's focused on what we need to achieve here, and doesn't really feel much for her. He, if anything, he exudes an aura of being exceptionally cold.
I mean, I'm not necessarily asking what you feel. I assumed that you weren't, going to run off and get married with this lady. I mainly just need to know if you're trying to actively put her off of, advancing towards you.
I think I put her off in just my way of ignoring her.
Go ahead, and so you are being sort of in almost, well, I guess it's just natural for you, but cold to the point of being discouraging. So go ahead and roll me that intimidation check.
Is it an advantage? Or regular?
It's just a regular check, yep, unless you have a feature that gives you advantage.
You know what? I'll also do another one of the.
Yep.
I'll do past life. Do I give another D6 on top?
Make sure you're tracking those.
Yeah. They're now down on. Every time when I use one, it eats one of the charges. So I'm now down on one.
Perfect. 14. All right. You certainly. You haven't fully discouraged her. If it weren't for the fact that you're likely going to start slaughtering these people soon, it may be something to worry about. But likely, she won't be trying anything before you draw away.
In all honesty, I'm more worried that she's going to fucking uncover the metallic hand underneath the robe, and that's going to be hard to explain.
And exciting.
They can take all sorts of attachments,
Meanwhile, Fenric's already drawn his weapon.
Yep.
As he places a bomb in her head.
God damn it.
That's for you, dude.
Yes. There's so many.
This is your fault, Ty. You did this.
The ritual continues. The chanting carries on. And you can see that there is now sort of swirling, almost like fog, smoke rising from the bowl, like almost toxic fumes, coming off of this, whatever elixir that it is they're making. There's that like thick, almost like licorice perfumed smell that is now soaking through the whole of the church. And you can feel that it's starting to get ready as you see the high priestess of the mother, the one at the top, reaches down and takes what looks like a pure silver, very, very small cup and just dips it in. Has a very small handle on it, almost like a tiny teacup, but really, really tiny. And will sip the elixir, drinking just a very small amount of it. As she does, she begins whispering something to herself, and you see as she begins to tremble, and people will begin to stand.
I think this
Now is your moment, Sir Gift.
I will, in the doctor's head, say, "It's about to start. Good luck." And then I will just slowly make my way as close to the altar as I can. See if any of them are noticing me. And I would like to try and sleight of hand get the liquid into the bowl.
Okay. I would like a couple of checks from you as you make your way up. As you make your way up onto the altar here, go ahead and roll me another stealth check with advantage, please.
What kind of container is the liquid in? Is it in like a sort of ketchup bottle? And it makes a sort of noise when you can squeeze it out.
I hope so.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All right, and can I please? We'll need a sleight of hand from you. Moment, as you swirl it in. But as you make your way up here, let me just double check this out.
Oh god.
Actual
Fucking
serious question though, what kind of container is the liquid in? Is it like a...
Are you talking about the liquid that Sir Gift has?
Yeah, that's what he's
There's
gonna
a very
pour in
loud
there.
champagne cork in the top of it that we need to
It's in a vial. It's just a
vial?
chemical glass vial with a cork stopper in the top.
Okay.
It's fairly easily accessible. As you make your way up, there is a look. There's a moment, Sir Gift, that you see the eyes of the matron fall on you, almost as if. And there's just a split second where you almost think that she can see you. Go ahead and roll me an insight in this moment. You play it off, brush it off, as you continue to make your way up. And you hear the first sounds of movement as two other people step up towards the altar. And you realize that they are also heading towards the bowl. And in this moment, you will need to be quick. With that, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand, please, as you move forward.
I will use the inspiration I have.
Yeah, that's about the right time for it.
Yeah.
God.
That's better.
Okay.
14 is very good.
Is sleight of hand even necessary right now? Can you just fucking dunk that shit in there?
It's
Well,
mainly
just make
for
sure
the
it doesn't
speed,
splash
as
too
there
bad.
are several people heading towards the bowl at this point. So the moving up and putting it in. It's kind of awkward from this side as well, as it's quite high up with the big bowl. So yeah, getting to that. But yeah, it's necessary. All right, so
Straight trips over a candelabra on the way back.
there are a few moments. There's no way back. As you pour in the liquid, I'm going to change something.
Music toy.
What a fitting name for that page, Tainted Chapel.
Well, this is the chapel where all the taint is, of course.
Please stop. Okay. The moment the liquid seeps down into the basin, you can see the people around you who can just about get a glimpse of it stop in their tracks. The matron, everybody else that is able to see it, looks down, and there's a moment where the chatter had begun to pick up in the church again as people were sort of starting to stand and were about to make their way out from their pews to head to the basin, where a lot of the sound stops as people realize that there is something wrong. The liquid that is inside this basin recoils. It swirls violently, and you see like tendrils of darkness curling like ink inside the oil. You can see as they do so, all of it almost seems to corrupt, and the bowl, this oil, starts to creep upwards like tendrils, like tentacles, like fingers reaching out of the bowl itself. The marble altar groans. There is this deep, sickening sound that issues out from the bowl that everybody in the church hears, as now all attention is moved to the front. With that, there is a hairline crack, just a very slight slither that goes from the bowl down through the marble and across the pristine surface of the altar. There is a sudden gust that extinguishes some of the candles in the room, plunging the room into a dimmer light that flickers and waves as shadows dance merrily around the room. And then a presence, heavy, suffocating as the air grows thick with a force. All around, a swirling darkness continues to rise up from the bowl. If you take a couple of steps back, almost forced to, and you see other people starting to slowly back away from the bowl here.
Can I do a thing?
I'm just going to move some people around, but yeah, what's the thing you want to do?
I want to use an action. When I left the house, I took with me a sort of corded, not necklace, but rather... It was a cord with a number of wooden ornaments on it, but the ornaments were in the shape of a number of small figures. And I would like to say a couple of words under my breath, activate it, and then chuck it underneath my pew. And I want to see if I can summon 3d4 wooden goblins underneath my pew as this is happening. Because, it is. The Skarsnik card allows me to summon 3d4 goblins to my location for 10 minutes.
That is fine. I will allow that to happen as you have it prepared. This is happening quite quick, so I know that it's a bit of a description, but there is not much time to do much else, as most of you were not aware of what was actually happening. But I will pull some goblins in.
I just figured that everyone's eyes would not be on the underside of my pew at this point. So
I understand. All right. Either way, as this.
3d4. See how many.
I need you to roll the amount. As this emerges, there is as this thing emerges, like just smoke billowing out, it begins to take a form. Unfurling from the basin is a serpent of shadow, colossal, appearing to be black dragon, almost skeletal form that begins to grow and take shape, draped in writhing darkness, eyes burning with cold hunger, not of rage, but of something worse, something indulgent. It stretches its wings as they extend. The very walls of the church seems to shudder, and this long, rasping laughter escapes from its fanged maw. There is a sound that curdles the blood of each of you, and you can see as panic breaks out into the church. We will roll initiative, and I will find some.
Yay!
Are these goblins friendly to you, or do we have to fight them as well?
Initiative.
Why not Scar Snake? This is not good.
I really hope these goblins are on our side. That would be a bit awkward if they weren't.
We'll find out in a moment.
Fantastic. They're literally beneath me.
I think I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to roll higher than 10.
That is
my initiative.
very much fair.
Come on. It is. So 12, I guess, instead of 8.
Oh, have you got a negative? Okay.
I got still broken bones and all that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll work on this. Okay, let me just double check the card. So, just to show.
Good old Scar Snake, I miss her.
Yeah, there's nothing there that says they are at all aligned with us.
Yep.
Okay.
Last sentence of the quote is very important.
Let the chaos reign free. Indeed it is. Well, I tried to give you a card at random, I just missed all of the boxes. And, you got a Scalamon card. There you go. Alright.
Oh, fantastic. I cannot use this card.
The way it be sometimes. Alright.
He's worthless to me.
Grab some goblins.
Anyone do lightning damage?
Yeah.
Do you want to trade?
What do you want to trade?
Whatever you don't want, I'll take.
Well, I can't trade right now anyway. So.
Okay.
We are now technically in combat. Sorry, we would be going, but I need to grab these goblins.
Yay! Do they all get their own initiative? That's going to make this even more fun.
Jesus, that's a long list.
Also, when you can tie, moving my initiative up to 12 would be also nice.
Do that, bud.
Well, whilst I get, I'm going to grab water quickly because I left it downstairs.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to carefully start eating my apple again. With fear and respect.
Tiny bites with only one teeth.
So your initiative is 12, yeah?
Roll to 14, minus 2.
You are updated.
Not sure why it is that Strauss is always rolling so fucking high, but whatever.
All right, wonderful. Let's roll some initiative for everybody else.
Oh, jeez.
Watch the game.
Hey, that wasn't so bad, actually. That wasn't so bad.
I'm going to reload the stream. If you have a dice stuck in the middle of your screen, it will just stay there.
Oh.
No, then I'll also reload, because I also have one.
It's a very common thing, yeah.
Boy, I'm far down. Strauss is at the top.
Yeah. Only Strauss is on fucking point. I should have let
Strauss
him walk
and Goblin are at the top. Please attack someone that isn't me.
Relrius.
I am loading in. What's going on?
One of my goblins just attacked Relrius. Wait, how long does Relrius disguise last?
1 hour.
The same amount of time as the invisibility. So as long as invisibility is still going.
So we got here within 40 minutes of it kicking off.
Yeah.
Right?
Hondo. All right. You are fine, but it is still concentration. This goblin just instantly crawls out from underneath the pew in front of you, sees you there and is going to jump at you, Relrius.
100%.
It's a wooden goblin.
It's going to roll a sleight of hand. Go ahead and make me
hand.
You roll a 5, right?
No, it just didn't show up. I might need to reload too. Go ahead and roll me I rolled a 12. Go ahead and roll me a dex save, please. DC 14.
Dex save.
Stealing
Oh,
your
God.
stuff.
No.
Roll me a D4. Okay, it manages to steal the Black King from your dragon chest set.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
That little bitch.
At least it didn't stab you.
Correct.
I don't
I
know.
missed if it tried to stab me.
Can I retcon their appearance?
Yeah.
I want them to be sort of like tiny little stone gargoyles instead of wooden.
Sure, we can have that. Yeah. I don't have the picture on hand for that, but
Like
that's
weird
fine, we can have
cherub
that. Yeah, yeah.
things.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, one of them just rummages into a pocket, and you see as they pull out just one piece of your dragon chest set and instantly throw it into their mouth and start chewing.
Well, you've let your boss get attacked, and now you've let your boss get robbed, Trevor. This is really not your night.
Strauss is currently unaware of what is going on, but we'll soon get back to that. I've also just realized that I need to change something here. But, alright, hang on.
I mean, I don't even know if Strauss or Hammond could even, like, see anyone to shoot through the glass windows, the painted glass windows.
They cannot. They can start smashing the windows if they want, but they'll have to attack the windows first. It's a gift.
I'm gonna refresh.
Okay. I'm going to move up a bit to here. I will then Misty Step myself as close as I can to the maiden, the one that was doing the ritual.
Okay.
Which will make me visible. No surge.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'm going to get beside her and then use the Madonna card and try and do a breath weapon that direction, like to her, towards this direction.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Yep.
Wouldn't, like, Bear have been better then?
Doesn't matter, and it's his choice. Okay, just double checking something. Vidana, you say?
Yep.
God damn it.
Hey!
Hell,
Sapphire Dragon.
Sapphire Dragon. Raphael, what is that? Thunder or something?
Yeah, gotta get real loud.
Oh.
It's a good thing there's nobody around for miles.
Through as far as you're aware.
And shatter the glass windows? Are not loud enough.
Which is not in range of the shockwave.
True.
Alright, give me 2 seconds, and I'm going to do the same thing I normally do. Is I'll give you, you'll get access to the dragon's sheet, and you can literally just pull it off of there. Okay.
Okay.
And it's just. Your name is Derek. Yes? Perfect. There you go. You should have ownership to it.
And it's the debilitating breath, right?
Let me double check. That is the
Pretty
one.
sure.
Yeah.
I think they call that halitosis.
Just go ahead.
Oh god.
I assume you didn't want to have the spectral beast in there?
Correct. Wasn't sure if that was away. Yeah.
It's fine. It doesn't actually hit it, but it's we'll see. Double checking something. Just making sure some stuff is alright. Alright, perfect.
And that is all I got.
Okay, perfect. As that bellows out, there is screams from some of these people as everybody now understands what is going on as the first attack is drawn, and you see even more panic and fear just starts to burst out from amongst the followers. Some of them try to scamper away at this point.
No, wait, please, don't run, stay seated.
This is the fun part.
Don't be wanted to touch.
Okay, let's go with Mel first so that I can keep track of this nice and easily. Mel, would you do me a favor and roll me a D20, please?
Yes, sir. 13.
So Gift, you see as one of the devoted of the mother, like almost like starts to walk towards you, but you can hear them pleading and begging with you as they move forward, almost pandering to you. Their words are laced with honey, but you like pick up on this sense of poison in the back of their voice as well. This might work, it might not. I'm going to target you with something. It didn't work. Go ahead and make me a charisma save. Oh, maybe it did work. Did it ask you for a charisma save?
Yes.
All right. You succeed as they spit a little as you succeed. Annoyed, clearly. Jeroen, a 14. Very nice.
13.
Oh, 13. I'm so sorry. 14.
That makes a difference.
It does.
Oh.
Alright. Everybody roll me a D10, please.
Everybody.
Everybody.
7.
Yeah.
3.
Alright. You see as this large black spectral dragon just starts to claw its way out, heavy thumping footsteps onto the ground as it starts to bellow out, and as that unleashes a breath weapon of just black, almost like dark mist, starts to pour throughout the entirety of the church. And as it does so, everybody, all of you, as the screams of the victims grow louder, all of you will gain hit points equal to whatever you rolled, plus 3. So go ahead and add
Temporary
those
hit
as
points?
temporary hit points. Yes, yes.
Oh, it's okay, thank God. Plus 3.
So I'm not sure if I said temporary, but yeah, you get
You said we gain hit points, so that's why I was asking.
yeah temporary hit points. Sorry.
Oh,
Equal to whatever you rolled plus 3. It's plus your proficiency modifier, but that is 3 at the moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me double check. Let me get you a new card. Apologies, Derek.
Okay.
If we, once we eventually get the new system, it will be automated.
Oh.
But I don't know when that will be. All right, there you go. You got an epic card. That would have been useful earlier. Sorry.
That it would.
All right.
Goblin.
This goblin is going to reach up and Evangeline, I need you to make me either a athletics or an acrobatics check, please.
But why? That is actually a genuine question. Why the fuck am I rolling?
You feel as this goblin...
Do I win?
You win as it climbs up your back and tries to blindfold you.
Mischievous little buggers, isn't it?
Calm down, this is already kinky enough.
It does not understand.
Can I assume that the people next to me are more concerned with other matters than me at this point?
I think that's fair.
Fantastic.
This one moves and will start messing with the person to your side. And this one's going to run up and target the dragon. It doesn't matter what they roll. The thing just goes through them. It will technically take damage, but
Brave little
cultist. You can see it looks like, at least from what you can tell, it's more desperation than anything.
Yeah, that is one of the stages of your panic.
Yeah. Although, actually, there are... this is meta. There are different levels of cultists in here, and they are one of the sort of more determined. Alright. Oh, shit. Seeing this, you see one of them pulls up a hand, and a staff appears in it. Almost like pure, just black obsidian staff, singular, as they storm towards you. The look of wrath and anger on their face, Sir Gift. And as they get towards you, let's see if this works. They will use Touch of Corruption.
Ooh. So there are multiple matrons, I just noticed. I thought there was just one.
There's only a couple of them. Alright, good. You will still take half the damage. I don't think did it apply that to you? It did. Okay, perfect. There we go. You take half the damage, but you are not paralyzed in this moment.
Real quick, I assume Sir Gift for you guys is like in this square.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. No, not on my screen.
Honestly, after the large initiative roll, it's probably best if you.
I already did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I did it, because the breath attack did not come out of that square where he's for me, you know. Came out down there, and I was a little confused and refreshed, and it didn't happen. So it's fine. I'll just roll it.
The devotee by the side of you, Evangeline, is struggling with this goblin. They are going to pull out a dagger and try and stab it. With no luck.
Poison dagger, though.
You do not know that.
True.
Annoyingly, I don't know. Well, they might be able to tell, but I don't know if they know that I did this.
If they do, nobody has said anything.
Cool.
This one is going to run and will also target this thing. It, however, will not do anything for the moment. Again, they swing and it just swings through the fog and mist of this dragon. It seems to just be some form of apparition. You guys rolled bad on your initiative.
Yeah. I rolled a 6.
Bro, I tried my best, okay?
I wasn't questioning it, I'm just saying. Fenrir.
I'm making fun of cripples.
Oh yeah, I have to have less than that, don't I?
We're gonna minus yours by 2.
Sweet.
Because you were a little bit busy at the time of Do you have anything else? No, useless. Okay, they cannot get that, so they're just going to move up to the dragon and start swinging as well. It will not help them in any way. They are going to do it.
Project. Don't play it.
Okay. This one is going to move up and try to start opening the doors. As they do, they begin to realize they are locked. And you can see at the back of the room as those that are already heading towards the door realize this and will continue to panic as well. We finally get to Relrius. You see the chaos that has burst out into this room. What are you doing?
I am going to disengage.
Okay.
From this goblin.
Okay.
And act like a cultist.
Are these goblins actually armed or anything? Well, gargoyles, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. They are actually armed.
Because I do not want any more of my shit taken. So.
So go sort of back over your bench or pew or whatever. The first thing you feel is a metal. There's something standing invisibly behind you, as it just bumps into a metal wall.
I bump into him. I sidestep him over here. Oh my god. You can go over.
Mm-hmm.
That's 25, third.
Are you looking your best to act scared and stuff?
Yeah. It is I'm gonna try to act scared.
Go ahead in the chaos of the moment. Give me a fresh deception roll, please. This is just
absolutely
fresh check. So go ahead and
don't fuck me. Okay.
That's still damn good. Okay, nice. Yeah, nobody's paying any attention to you at the moment as everybody's panicking at the moment. Alright, are you doing anything else?
No, I disengaged. So.
Well, you have a bonus action, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to give my infinite attack.
Okay. Assuming he has an initiative somewhere.
He
is on initiative.
He's after me, somewhere.
It's a very busy day, okay.
You are flanked at this point as you feel somebody walk up behind you, Sir Gift, and they grab at your cloak, and you hear the same, begging, merciful begging of honeyed words being whispered behind you.
They're really trying.
Right?
Fail.
Do you have any resistance or anything along those lines to being charmed?
I do not think so.
I think I want good rails. Zyron to have a good time with this. I'm gonna give him my inspiration, which I had. Did I use my inspiration earlier already?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think
but
so.
I had an inspiration definitely earlier. Mm-hmm. I want to use that for Zyron.
Alright, Zyron, go ahead and make me a fresh charisma saving throw. DC 12. Oh, okay. Oh, that just makes it. Alright.
I was gonna say, you're a paladin, should be good at this.
Yeah. Alright. That is their turn then. They don't have much more they can do. This one is going to turn as it is also being clambered on by a goblin at this point. And it's actually going to use its same thing on this goblin.
Actually. Oh.
And this goblin becomes charmed. Alright.
Oh, so it's not its ally basically. Goblin gets a bonus to attack roll the same, so it's interesting.
Yeah,
that's what it works. I understand now.
By it.
Well, fucking thank God I gave Zyron the fucking inspiration over that. It was really fucking bad, actually.
Yeah.
I understand what that now is.
You can't remake that saving throw when you're charmed? It just lasts until either the guy who casts it on you is dead?
Correct. It's a low check. Well, it's also concentration, so you can just break
Oh, okay.
You mean the goblins are going to start attacking us as well?
Well, at the moment,
Wow.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll find out what the goblin is. That's fine. Move. And is going to, just spit words in this old Berghof language towards the dragon, but it does nothing. As they are really trying. This one is currently unaware the door is locked, so it's going to keep rushing forward. This one can see these goblins, and seeing them clamber on some of the others will also try to... Alright. Seeing this doesn't work, then start running. Fuck. People are really hardcore panicking. Did you... this one is right here. And as the goblins are already becoming an issue, let's...
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, baby.
They're just the boys.
Well, they're just being cowardly fucks, basically. And they're the only thing that these things can see at the moment that they consider to be an enemy, other than the dragon, which they can see people struggling with. Not a damn lot, basically. Alright, cool, got it. This one, oh my god, will move in, and I think this one's just going to...
At some point, they should be giving up on this, right? On this whole false.
This one's just going to try and stab you.
Wow, Zyron's really going through it. He probably shouldn't have put that thing in the ball.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? The moving forward after that was a brave move, honestly. Even if they're weak, there's a lot of them. Jeroen.
Wow.
You can see just panic and chaos erupting in this room at the moment. What are you doing?
Well, my boss just ran away from me.
Again.
He'd be doing
Yeah.
that. He'd be doing that.
It keeps happening.
I mean, I don't know this whole like false fire resolve thing in character. I'm just kind of worried out of character for it though. But in character, I don't know that, so I'm just gonna do the thing I wanted to do.
It very much equates to there's really can't see any difference at the moment. It equates to them just screaming and begging for their lives is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm just gonna do my thing. So, I hope these days don't have a lot of HP. I will. So this is first thing is this poor lady is looking around likely. As June invisibly stumbles forward, there's a spark of in the spot, a spark of purple violets of electric energy in the spot for just a brief moment, as I will use my my Ulmo card.
Okay.
Taking 8 damage, sadly, but hey, I thank God I have 10 HP. It's not too bad.
Let's throw that up.
She's...
I think that's just all your temporary hit points, is it?
No, I had 10.
Oh.
So I have the 2 left. Now she's wondering what the hell that was. I don't know. A hacker in 2 is like a lightning enchanted greatsword, just cuts her in half. So tumble her over the bench, climb over her, and I will cut this one.
Surprised you don't just crash through it.
Oh, that might miss. He'll actually fucking miss because I rolled a fucking 3. Hold on. No, I actually don't have anything for that. Never mind. Well, she saw it coming, she got scared, she ducked. And succeeded in that then. That's this like giant of a creature suddenly comes out of nowhere.
Alright, beautiful.
I will believe sadly my turn. Alright, well, not very impressive, though maybe a good entrance, but that's all about it. Just killed a single cultist.
I mean, you decimated the one you hit.
That is true. That is very true.
See, it only took 9 hit points and then it just died.
Yeah, it only had 9 hit points. Alright, however, yeah, like I said, that will absolutely decimate it as more panic starts to erupt now that you appear here as well.
You know what? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna ever get over there and have part of this boss fight that Zyron is soloing over there. So I'm just gonna, like, fucking use the thing before I get fucking charmed. That's not the in-character intention, but, you know, the out-of-character intention. Rather use my abilities before I get charmed than use them on my allies, you know?
Okay.
So I will... I will actually action search.
Okay,
to get
go
more
ahead.
attacks.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Get that out of here. Get as many as possible.
Jeroen, you have also been given an inspiration.
God damn it, this one had more HP. Hey, nice. Oh, this is not a cult, this is a devotee. Devoted manipulator. Oh, I see.
Like I said, there's actually technically a couple of different types of people running around here.
God, oh God, thank God. I was about to get mad again.
Let me just double. I don't think they have anything that they can do here. But yeah.
So she ducks under the first one, and I bring it 2 slices back and kill her that on 2, and I sort of like half
the first
pulled
one
up
was
on the
helpless.
bench.
Completely helpless. This one you did see pulls a dagger, and there's almost like a hiss towards you as they will desperately try to defend themselves. I mean, you can see that look of they know they're going to die on their face. But they try just in desperation to defend themselves, but to no effect.
I will not like act like, you know, I know this person. I will sort of just like stomp further forward, you know, as if on my rampage. You know, this will sort of be just my turn right here.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, goblin stab.
Beautiful, thank you. I am going to delete the dead as we go, if everybody's happy with that.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of dead, but it's going to make things a lot easier if I just delete the ones that die as we go. Hopefully the blood will hang around as a reminder.
Would it be possible to just make them invisible? Would that already make it easier? Or would that still, like, lag out the thing?
Yeah, it's just that the performance going to get better if I delete them as well.
Yeah, alright.
Is it because you want to keep track of the numbers?
I wanted to have a counter, yes.
I mean, you can keep count if you want. I'll try and tally them as I delete them as well. If it's just the final number you're interested in, I can do that.
2.
Is that alright?
I'm starting counting. 3, 4, 5.
Alright, this goblin turns and tries to, or this little gargoyle, cupid, weird stone thing turns and tries to stab the other one as it has been charmed. This cultist is stuck between what it sees as a Jeroen that's huge and murderous and a dragon. It is a little unsure as to what to do. Let me double check which one this is. And it is going to move to try and run the other way.
Just go to the other, just go to the other side. That's a good first spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
It's trying. No, either way. All of these ones keep moving. Another one is going to move up to you, Gift, and attempt to stab. not having a fun day of this. This one is going to look to you, Jeroen, and you hear the whispering start, and it is going to try and falsify resolve on you.
Alright. I just hope I don't roll too low, and if I roll low enough, I'm just gonna roll. Ah, thank God.
Would have 100% tried to get you to kill Relrius. Would have been.
Well, Relrius is a friend still to them, right? Like, Relrius is currently.
Oh, that is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah. That is fair. Eventually.
She would send me onto the fucking dragon. It's like, go kill the dragon.
That is
save
true.
us. That's just mosh pit like over here. It's just like goblins stabbing each other, cultists stabbing the goblins, goblins stabbing the cultists.
These goblins have added a level of chaos to this for sure. This one's going to turn and stab the one that just tried to stab somebody else and ends up stabbing himself.
By the time it gets to my turn, the goblins are all going to be dead anyway.
The goblin kills himself in this moment.
Oh, fantastic.
Alright, we got another cultist still fleeing. Is there... this one is... turns to you and is going to look at you, Fenric, for a moment. I think the door is barred. We should try to get out of the window. Break the window, and gives you the instruction, and we'll move away. You can take an attack of opportunity if you wish, but it is up to you.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till my turn.
I mean, that's fair. They're gonna move over. And Jeroen, I hate to do this to you.
Well, I just have to do it often enough until they stop.
They just start shouting, screaming at you, almost ordering you.
Inspiration.
Okay, charisma save.
Inspiration.
The DC 12 still so pretty...
Yeah!
Prepper, Jack, saving you. Alright, nice.
I had one other option as well, but that would be a lot unlikelier than just rolling inspiration.
This one, seeing the others successfully charming some of the goblins, and surrounded by them, like jumps up onto their feet on the pew, trying to stay out of the way of the frigging goblins here, and will turn and start like pleading with one of the other goblins, who is now
yeah,
also
they're
charmed.
using all their resources on the goblins.
I mean, yeah, it's not you guys, so it's something. It is giving them a small army of goblins here, but other than that,
Be worse things, honestly.
The goblins only last 10 minutes, so if we survive for 100 rounds, then they'll just disappear on their own.
One of the goblins just stabbed himself, so I don't think they'll be around for 10 minutes.
100 rounds is 1 minute, my guy.
No, 10 minutes.
Wait, what? Wasn't it?
10 rounds is 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
6 seconds around.
I'm 6 by 10.
God damn.
I don't think they're gonna make it though.
We have an imp coming up. More than we can. Oh, this one's up here in the fight with the gift. We're gonna go for another stab attack at you, so gift.
Eventually they'll hit.
17 to hit you?
Nope.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Yep.
Fucking surge.
I want to surge.
Now's a pretty good time to surge. Let's see where this is happening. This one is going to move and attack at the window.
over there.
Strauss slowly looks up at the window.
I mean, there's a clank against the window, but this is thick stained glass with like
Stained glass
metal-
with probably metal in it, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that doesn't even do any damage with the 5. It just whacks against it basically. What's the imp doing? What that imp?
Oh, I wish I knew which one of these guys were concentrating.
Oh, true.
There's
I
so
think both
many
of
of
these
them.
guys are actually both of them.
Both of them.
Both of those two are.
All right. My imp is going to target this guy.
Mhm.
And attack with his stinger. Alt is advantage, right?
Let me just give you invisibility. There we go.
There we
Attack.
go. There we go. And attack.
18 will still hit. Alright. They are still alive. If they maintain concentration. They will maintain concentration. And you see as they look towards the little imp. How's its saving throws?
Its saving throw is a 16.
It's fine. It doesn't have to make one yet. It was just a joke. But
Okay.
is it doing anything else?
It's going to laugh maniacally
Mm-hmm.
and fly over here,
It will
Like-
take an attack of opportunity.
like 5 feet up.
Okay. It will still, it's within 5 feet. It will still take an attack as it moves that way. And the one on the other side of it.
I didn't know that person was that close.
It's within 5 feet, so it's still possible to.
Yeah.
I don't think the goblins are going to. They don't really. Luckily, it misses. But it can move over here.
Yeah. And that'll be its turn.
Didn't you give it 2 attacks with your bonus action thing?
No, I had to give up one of my attacks, but I disengaged.
Okay.
On
This
my turn.
one is just around the pillar from you, Jaroon, as you are now leering over several of the other people. Sorry. We're going to try
alright.
and charm you.
Just can't roll too low. Again, oh no, I'm not done yet. That's good.
Okay.
10 is good. I can do this. I'll use my ability Heroic Will to add a D10 on top of this.
Okay, just roll at least a 2. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. You're good. They're going to duck back to try and get some cover behind this pillar. This one is going to move up to flank you.
Gasp. I've been thanked.
And to be clear, they don't have. I'm just going to move this one because technically some of them aren't quite in a square. But you don't have. They don't have advantage for any reason, right?
No, not that I know of.
Not.
Not many with Reckless.
Yeah,
Not
that's
reckless.
what I was kind of thinking about, but probably not.
He was hoping you were manning with Reckless.
This one targets the dragon to no avail. This goblin is going to turn and try and stab one of the other goblins.
Gasp.
It has a +2, so that's
No.
actually 9 damage on it as well. Kill one of the goblins. It just shatters the stone. The
Ooh. Beta matron.
will walk towards Sir Gift in this moment. And is going to cast a spell.
Oh, Schneisy.
Oh.
Not a spell.
She's out of my range. I can't spell her, sorry, guy. Moved a little too ballsy.
Okay, can't cast that spell just yet, so we're going to go for a different spell instead. And that's fine. Oh, we can do that.
Oh, God.
Oh. Lights is pretty nasty. Woof.
Okay.
Thank God.
You see if that surges.
Almost.
Close, but no. All right. To be clear, you're not a plant, are you? Okay, that's fine. All right. Either way,
Just check.
just double checking. That is its action. With itself, or uses a spell and makes one. Cannot make a melee attack. It is not.
Are we even going to get to my turn before the end of the session?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
loads of
can
time.
do that. Yeah.
Calm down, man.
This one, oh shit, is in range, so it's going to cast a spell. Oh. This is a touch spell as it reaches out towards you. And is going to use.
Well, that's a problem.
Stokers.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do you have anything?
You
I
feel
will,
just.
I will give him my inspiration.
Okay, make me another wisdom save, please.
Dono,
Hang
make
in
it.
there, Zyron. Hang in there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you are good.
Let's
you are
go.
good. I'm going to take the concentration off of them as they will be concentrating on that now. And that is. Oh, I still need to see if it surges. This is a 3rd level spell. Doesn't surge.
Oh.
Alright.
almost.
Some movement. We'll move up and start attacking at the window. We'll start attacking at the window. They're all trying to break free. Move. Henrik, we're almost. We're not to you. This one will start trying to open the door. Actually, do you know what? You rolled very low anyway. This one is. Go ahead and make me an athletics or acrobatics, as technically you're being grappled right now.
Is she panicking like, save me?
Yeah,
Taking me
basically.
with her.
Oh, okay. They rolled fucking awfully. Just don't roll a natural 1 and you'll be fine.
I have a -1.
Oh my god. Okay. She is still clinging to you, but you're not mechanically grappled for the sake of this, alright?
Where is she?
Okay. Well, we know where her hands were, so.
You know where her hands were, indeed. You are a little exposed beneath the cloak at the moment. What are you doing?
Bonus action, zip up fly.
That's a free item interaction.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not that.
It's your turn. You rolled so badly on initiative anyway. Giving you a minus is just like whatever. You know, just take your initiative there. It's fine. If it was higher, then maybe.
I will kind of shove her off of me
Yep.
so I can stand up.
You could, because you're not mechanically grappled. Like it's you just
Yeah. I guess free action. I'll quickly pull up my pants. Actually, no, I'm not going to because I have to take my weapon out. Yeah, so my pants are still down. I'm going to grab my weapon, my longsword.
will
Bonus
have half movement at the moment.
Okay.
If your pants are still down, you know, just waddling.
Bonus action. I am going to put.
Got both swords out.
I'm gonna put poison on my longsword.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one?
Gotcha.
That
And-
already.
I have the poisoner feat, so if they're resistant to poison, it ignores resistance to poison damage.
Don't think anybody's resistant to poison, but I will keep it.
Okay. I'm gonna move past her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna target the person trying to escape.
Okay. You waddle over the back. Go ahead and target. Have you set it up so the poison is on there?
Not yet. They have to roll a con save.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Every hit. Yeah, it's a DC.
That's right. I can see. Go ahead and target him. We'll
DC 14. DC 14.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That will.
Oh God.
And that's 2d8 poison. I'm sure they're already dead from this.
I have to make the con save, right?
They failed the concept, so they'll take another 11, which is the exact amount they had. That was the perfect strike.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We
Good.
had 27 health.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to do a lot more damage than I thought we were.
All right. You see, as they just fall dead against the window. Blood smears its way down, and the one that was moments ago giving you a hand job just begins screaming at this point.
As she screams, I'm going to turn around and just
He begins
smile
to
at her.
Beg, like really beg, pleading and grasping at your clothing.
I'm just going to smile and say, "This was already coming," and I'm just gonna stab her.
And all the fucking pants down.
God damn it.
Now, when
On
you
a
say
scale-
this, what were you?
Well, I feel like I didn't get to finish, so now
On a scale
Christ.
of willow to oak.
It was fun having you on Twitch, but I guess that bad is coming now.
She also fails by one.
She might survive. Oh no, she's not.
She has 1 hit point, so that's
Yeah, no.
doesn't matter what you roll.
well, I can move one more space because I have half movement, so I'll go right here.
So you jump
You
back
walk
over.
down,
Back down.
there.
All right. That's
Then
2
do you
more.
use a free action to pull your trousers up?
I can't. I already used my
You'll
free
have-
action to take my weapon out.
Yeah, you'll have to do that on your next turn. I'm afraid. Don't forget.
I probably will.
More of them are beating on the windows over here. This one is going to move up and attempt to stab at you. I mean, she can see there's a shield there, but there's not much else she can do at the moment. This one sees the slaughter just beginning amongst the pews and sees the gift on his own, so we'll move up. Cannot get into range to attack, and so we'll desperately call out and make a desperate final plea for this. Alright, Dr. Sidrovich.
Woo! I first need to move. There's a lot of people panicking around me and they obscured my vision. I can just move up to here. I don't take any attacks of opportunity because there's
You will take an attack of opportunity from the goblin.
this one, you mean?
Where were you? From
I
both
was
of them.
technically here. I was sitting a little bit up because I just wanted to see around the pillar, but yeah, I was sitting here.
From the goblin. What?
Don't forget to put the reactions
Ooh.
on them. Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ! Well, I can't even shield.
Thank God it's just a goblin, you know?
It will be another 2 points of damage on that because no, that's not the charm.
That's not a charm, but
You just take the 9. But yep. 9
It
points.
isn't lost on me that I could not be more flanked right now.
I curse under my breath. Walk away from that.
Maybe you
There
should
you
just
go.
keep acting afraid until you
That
know,
was the
they
plan,
just-
yeah.
Sorry, Sidrovich, yep.
Move a bit up more. I'm observing the situation that Gift is finding himself in, and it's quite deep. Actually, I've been feeling magic from that region for a while now, probably. Let's first do some measuring. Cock and polypock. I think Sir Gift is gonna need this. Let me just check some range.
I'm like the only person who can really help him over there.
Oof, he's out of range for that one, so we're just gonna go with the good old classic fireball. As I yell, "Don't panic! The doctor's in!" And we'll just cast fire.
Alright. Go ahead and make sure you place it down.
And what basically happens is he raises the black arm, turns the key in the lock again, and this fire emerges from it, burning most of his robes away that he carried as a disguise. And the spark just creates this compact fireball at the place before bursting into flames there. Green hellish fire licking everywhere. As he looks at it, that's still working pretty good. All things considered.
Before you give me a description that's too in-depth, do you want to roll me a d20, see if it surges?
Like now 5 just died? How many people just died from that?
Few. I just got deleted.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I think you accidentally deleted me as well.
Get deleted, son.
That was the search.
I got fucking Thanos snapped through the search.
You did.
Aurelius, I don't feel so good. That is my action, and that will be my turn for the time being.
Just roll initiative for me.
Order, so they're good.
Roll initiative for me.
Oh. Oh, I wish it was that high.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Alright. This one will move down and will target you, Doctor.
Not the wizard.
We'll change your initiative.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. Success.
Oh, please. Religion isn't real.
They're not, I mean...
Yeah, but you know the doctor's
I
still one of
will
those.
use my last use of knowledge from. Or wait, it's hold on. Can I go for?
It might be just skills. Just double check.
It is just skills. I'm wondering if I have anything against charming effects because I'm not sure if I read something.
I ran out of inspiration. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Rune, somebody's trying to attack you.
Motherfucker. Ooh, I don't even see them. Is there someone next to me?
Yeah, they're here.
Oh. What the? I thought that was Railroyce. No, yeah, no, there.
Railroyce is just in the south. Fenric, one of the cultists also moves forwards and will try and stab you as well. How are you looking there, Dr. Sidrovich?
No, I don't have anything. I'm fucking charmed.
Religion isn't real unless suddenly charmed. It's like, I mean.
Alright. You become charmed. I will put a concentration marker on this person here. Another one tries to move forward for you. These ones have taken their turns. Evangeline.
Oh my word, I actually have a go. Yeah, I have no intention of outing myself as an op right now, right at this moment.
Probably a good idea.
So
Yep.
I'm going to discreetly grab hold of the first thing that looks like a defensive item, which in my case is my umbrella. Sorry, my parasol. And I'm going to wield it very much like a hitting implement in the face of this goblin in front of me who was acting all goblin-y. And all around act a little bit freaked out and timid, whilst I click on the little mechanism at its handle, which sticks a spike through my hand to Crimson Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this much necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Take that away.
Yup. And I am going to actually wait. No, I think does that go directly? I think that goes directly into my hit points. So I'm just going to bypass 46. Okay. And I'm going to. Can I hold my action? That's the thing I can do in 5e, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to hold my action.
You have to tell me what the action is and what the trigger to you using it is.
I can only attack once if I'm
Okay.
doing a held attack.
Mhm.
Okay, the trigger will be. Can I have more than one trigger, or is it just the one trigger?
I mean, you can be kind of generic with
I
it,
wish to
but-
attack the next person who is either outing themselves as powerful, or is attacking somebody on my team dangerously badly.
Okay, I mean, sure. It was
So
vague, yeah.
I
Most
will
powerful
attack.
versions.
I will attack somebody who's doing something really bad against us.
Alright.
So I'm just
In
going
the
to be looking
meantime-
around for it. Yeah.
Goblin stab. Stabbed.
Yeesh.
I freed you, brother.
Herman is outside doing something.
my brother.
Be free.
I assume the
And
skeletons are like holding actions out there, right?
Their orders are to shoot anyone that goes outside the church at this point.
Come on, Fenric, don't fail this.
Benric, you see one of them moves up behind you and you can hear them calling to you.
No.
I'm gonna use my last lucky.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, good shout, good time to use it. Roll me a charisma save.
Not very.
DC
I'm a
12.
warlock, but I'm not very charismatic, guys.
What did you do with your stats?
That is also going to be a failure. Do you have anything else?
No. I have stuff to help me when I'm concentrating on something. So if you guys hit me, if they make me concentrate on something. That is it. I am charmed.
This one is
With
just
my
going
pants
to.
down.
Oh god. This one-
Should give him like maybe advantage on this check. I don't know. Maybe she's like intimidated or something.
She's facing the other way. He's facing.
Oh,
the other way,
okay. She's looking away.
What's the range on this? I think they can hit you with this, Jeroen. As you're really the only like threatening target at the moment. Let's see.
Oh, good job, guys. Mockery? What the hell is this? Mockery? Is this just? Yeah, is that just? Oh, disadvantage on the next saving throw. I don't like that.
Mockery of Grace. They are spitting. They are spitting sort of holy text at you, effectively, but in these old words. But you will take 2 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next.
My temp HP. You're gone now.
One will move to join the fight back here. God, and we'll also Mockery of Grace at you. Sir Gift, go ahead and make me a saving throw, please. Should prompt you for it.
Gotcha.
Nice one.
Alright. This cultist, badly injured, is going to try and stab at one of the fucking goblins. Oh, god damn it. Alright. This one, I mean, Jeroen's right there, so let's get a critical hit. Oh, it was so close to the 20. Sorry, Drew. I know you don't
need
like
to
it when
apologize me that you didn't crit. Like what?
I just know you don't like it when I try and call criticals against you.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
This one is going to.
Okay. I really was hoping we'd do that maybe next session. Not this one. Disadvantage. Alright, I can use my heroic thingamajig.
Can, yep. Don't roll a 1.
Go.
That's the only thing. Yep. Other than that, you'll be good.
Okay.
I was so close to the 1 too.
That has burned away obviously the save thing there as well, just to be clear. So you're good.
Hope that they'll do it a lot more. Ooh, hey, goblin lives!
Goddamn goblins. This one will move up to attack the goblin.
These goblins, I swear.
Goddamn goblins.
Oh my god.
Oh, unnecessary.
Just straight in the goblin's eye.
That's a 1 HP, come on.
What do we have? Right, we're getting there.
You put a whole lot on the board. I thought a lot of these people would be on one simple turn.
The moment we get down to some more AoE and stuff, we'll be.
Does anyone here have a lot of AoE?
Nope.
Someone fucking break the charm!
I have fireball.
Oh!
Yeah, you're fine.
Why hasn't it gone off yet?
Because I was surrounded by goblins and cultists.
That sounds like a you problem.
I mean, hey, you're resistant to fire. You should just shout it out the ground.
All of my well-placed goblins, though.
It actually makes it quite difficult that they've charmed a couple of you because they're running out of targets. All right, this one's going to move over. Let's just try and stab Jarun. He's looking pretty well surrounded at the moment. This one runs up behind you and just tries to dig dig the knife into your calf muscle, Jarun, but just
beneath the arm and stuff like that, trying to get those knives in there.
This one's going to move over and start trying to break the window over here. Whilst some people are charmed and distracted, this one will run up and try and help them. You see just the chaos and panic of the church. The scent of blood is starting to fill the air. More people are panicking. This one's going to sneak around the corner and start banging on the window as well. Strauss and Herman may be quite busy at this rate. And this one is going to run down and also start pounding the window. There is a cacophony in this church now of just desperation as they are screaming profanities at you, enchanting almost like dark, old religious text, as the dragon just continues to maniacally laugh from the font, from the altar at the top, just continuing black smog filling the church out as more and more of them panic and scream and run. Some of you feel yourselves becoming to be charmed by the people here as these tiny little screeches proceed from the goblins down here as well. These weird cherub creepy stone goblins, and the whole scene is one of chaos and panic. And we will leave it there for today. Let's move in. I know some people have some stuff to get to and get down and get busy today. So we're going to move into a star and a wish. Thank you to our new followers. It's very lovely to have you here. Thank you also for those that have given away gift subs. We're going to go down in initiative order. So Derek, Mr. Gift, please, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and give me a star and a wish for today.
So my star, definitely go into the doctor for the first AoE big hit, because I don't know if I would survive the amount that was over here otherwise.
Yeah.
And wish is that we all survive, somehow.
Alright.
I was not expecting this many fucking charms to be thrown out here, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, fair. You'll be fine. Alright. You will be absolutely fine. I have no doubt. All right, thank you very much. Survive is a great one. I'm going to make a note of that. Perfect, thank you. Okay, Doctor. Yes, start on please.
I'll give my star to Gift, mostly for the ballsy ass move of moving up there and just generally distracting some of the two most dangerous people here. I still kind of wish you were actually on this side, then I could have helped you better, but we'll fucking make it work, I guess. I can't dispel anyone at the moment because I'm fucking job, but I'll help you best I can. As for my wish, I really wish there were less people in this fucking church. No, I just generally wish I'd get rid of this charm and can continue just reducing the numbers, because it's just the length of this. I really thought that a lot of these guys would be on the same initiative order to just move around, but fuck me, they're all on their individual in the order.
I mean, it would kind of be the same, yeah.
It wouldn't make it. I still have to move.
It would just make the list smaller, but the 10 would be the same.
It's just so many of them. So something to that. And you know what? I hope they don't get past terminal straps.
Hey, well, none of them have even made it out of the church yet. They started banging on the windows. None of them even started to break the windows yet.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. It will start to move. You've already taken out 12 of them. It will start to move.
Oh.
Anyway. Cool. Relrius, give me a star and a wish, please.
My star goes to Jeroen for just starting going out swinging. As soon as his turn started, just straight up killed a couple of them. My wish is to see the concentration markers. I do not see concentration markers. I don't know who is concentrating.
Because there's no one that's concentrating, I think, in your vision, right?
Yeah, no. One here, for example, near me, but
no, this one.
I will.
I guess the goblin ones.
Yeah. Both of those ones. I will make sure. I've started adding the concentration, but I will make sure I will go through before next session and add the concentration markers.
Yeah.
To the ones that are concentrated.
Yeah, because my plan is the imp to fly around and try to break concentration on these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whoever's concentrating. Yeah.
We can do that.
Focus the ones that are charming our people.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, no problem. That's great. Thank you, Jeroen.
I think my star would give to. I think my star goes out to Relroyce for some good roleplay, but also small stuff to Evangeline for the gargoyles, which I think was a very stellar choice. Great distraction. It currently has a lot of them busy.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that I think you got stabbed once by one. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, you stabbed yourself. Never mind. That's what happened. That's why you took damage.
Yeah, that was just from the thing. Yeah.
I got stabbed by one.
Yeah, you got shame that happened. But no, it's a great distraction and good description as well. I really enjoyed that. And my wish is, I think my wish is that this big head over here hurries up. Does this thing a little bit faster, whatever he's fucking doing.
Big head? The dragon?
Yeah, the dragon. Yeah, maybe he should get like a second turn or something.
No, it's a lair action at this point. He's on.
He should have a second lair action. I get 10 again.
All right. We'll see. Fenric, star and a wish, please.
My star is gonna go to Relrius, because without him, we probably wouldn't have been able to get in here so freely. Maybe. So that was good.
What was the team effort?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's team effort. He's just the front person.
My
I also really like the gargoyles as well. Those are cool.
Yep. Alright, nice.
My wish, I have 2 wishes.
Alright.
First one is I hope Jessica made it home safe.
Okay.
My second wish is I hope, even though I'm charmed, they allow me to pull up my pants.
Pull
They have to order it.
We'll find out. We'll find out next time. Alright. Evangeline, star on a wish, please.
My star is gonna go to Fenric for, and this isn't a euphemism, having the balls to do what he did. Just sort of getting down and dirty with it. Yeah, it's great. Making it fun, because realistically, we're here to fuck shit up. So there's no reason not to go all in. And as for a wish, I do hope that we're able to wrap this up in a session, because I don't dislike big combats, but when it's like 3 weeks long, I'm like, ugh. More fighting.
I don't think it's gonna be 3 weeks.
This is. I would be very surprised if this goes on for more than 1 more week.
Yeah.
Like if you don't get it wrapped up next week. If it's not, it's your fault.
Okay.
This is really you, Jack.
For how quickly this goes. So kill more people. Come on.
Yeah. The faster you kill, the faster we get out of here.
That's
No, fair enough. But yeah, I don't think it will be. Like I said, I think you killed 12 already, and I think you'll be
13. I think.
13 is it? Oh, did I miss one?
I think I counted 13.
Busted up.
So next round's going to be 13 people shorter.
Yeah,
Or more.
like, and there's others. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to give you any clues, but it will be fine. All right, guys, that's great. It also means that everybody got a start today. Congrats, apart from me. Congrats. Good work, everybody. I think you all did great, and I hope you enjoyed. But we are going to disappear now. It is the end of the session. I've got a bunch of cards to add. I know that one of you is missing a card at the moment, but I will throw you a new card before the next session once I've added all the new ones today. But I just, with the lag and everything, couldn't do it today, so I apologize. But thank you everyone for playing the cards. They will get added for the next session, so everybody will be able to get some fresh ones, and it's always lovely to have your support, so thank you very much for that. If anybody has suggestions, if anybody can see on the stream here, I have this big blank space here, and I want to put something useful there. So if you have any ideas for that, please let me know. We will not be live again today. Sometimes we have a Zeef game, but we do not today, because I am going out with family. So our next stream will be Monday, so come back for Raven's Retribution, where hopefully we head back into the Underdark, unless you guys decide actually you want to go spend some more time with the Yimless. Who knows? The thing that haunts your dreams.
I don't like it. It's scary.
It's not that scary. You'll be alright. Alright, other than that, guys, thank you very much for playing. We are going to run away and raid some people, because we're a good little band of orcs, and that is what we do. We are going to go raid... who are we going to raid? Weekend D&D Shenanigans. No? Alright. It's always surprisingly difficult to find people to raid. Okay, these people are tagged in English, which is a good start, so let's go raid these lovely people that are playing some D&D Cyberpunk. That'll do. Thank you very much, guys. Till next time. See you around. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. If you haven't already, drop us a follow. Love from the Warband. I also have a new game starting soon. Gotta mention. you want to get involved, just join the Discord. Come join the Discord. Renexia, hit us with a link before we disappear, please. That would be wonderful. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.